You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, family? This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Podcast. We are here. Happy Thursday, the day before Friday. Happy Thursday to everybody, man. You know, we got quite a few, a lot of boxing news, what's going on in the world today. With the Riyadh season and stuff like that. Want to look at that card. We will be talking about that card heavy today as well as tomorrow. I did see about Daniel Dubois pulling out because he got sick or something of that sort. So we'll see how that works out. Not pulling out, but he got ill, so we'll see how that works out. But yeah, man, good fights this weekend. I'm really, really happy about it. But another thing that came across my timeline, because I want to piggyback, this will be part 2, so to speak. Y'all share this live. Today gonna be a good show. Y'all share this live. It's gonna be a good show. We had over 1,300 in it. We had over 1,300 here yesterday. I had the receipts. I have the analytics. We had over 1,300 between YouTube and X. You get what I'm saying? So the people showed up and showed out. You know what I mean? It was we did a good job with it. So man, shout out to the family, man. Shout out to the family. How many people we have watching this show right now? We got over 100. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, man. No, man. You get what I'm saying? Like when these niggas go to flogging, when they go to flogging, meaning camouflage. That's what we say in Florida. Man, that nigga flogging, man. Flogging mean camouflaging. He being fake. He being, that nigga flogging, man. He ain't, you get what I'm saying? So it's a Florida slang. I'm gonna put y'all up on the Florida slang. Yeah, man, so when you see a nigga's flogging, when they flogging, you get what I'm saying? You gotta go ahead and let them know what it is. Nah, this dude flogging, man. This shit cap. This shit, it is what it is. Shout out to shout out to Schoolo X, man. Schoolo said, shout out, one love to all the tenderonis. Won't get an argument with me on that. Shout out to Miss Black Panther. Shout out to John. Shout out to Wookie Wook. You know what I mean? Shout out to Discernment. He said, yo, you from Florida. Yes, I knew you were. Yeah, man. Shout out to Marcus Warren. Marcus, what's going on, fam? Yeah, man. Yeah, these niggas flogging, man. Dropping larceny. They dropping. That's another thing we say in Florida too, larceny. Yeah, he dropping larceny on my name, man. Nigga dropping larceny on my name. That mean you hating on me. You talking bad about my name. You dirtying up my name. That nigga dropping that, man. That nigga got larceny for me, man. He got larceny. You get what I'm saying? We say that too. You know what I mean? That's all that's old school. That's old school shit though. I don't know if these jitterbugs in Florida say it now. But shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. Shout out to Brandy. Salute, Brandy. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Listen, man. They put salt in the game right now, man. They want to put salt in the game. Nigga getting high blood pressure, man. Fucking with these niggas, man. Dog, and they want to put salt in the game. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So shout out to Round One. Round One, what's going on, fam? Warren Banks in the building. Yeah, man. Shout out to Jake. Jake, what's going on? G5 from the Bronx. New York is in the building. Jamie, you feel me? Miss Black Panther. Who else we got, man? You know, it is what it is, man. Let's get into the show. Oh yeah, shout out to Warren Banks as well. Shout out to everybody watching on X, and shout out to everyone that's watching on Rumble. It is what. Shout out to everyone that's watching on Rumble right now. So loyalty. What you say? Loyalty. He say Miami. Yeah. I lived in Dade County. I lived in Dade County like 20 years. Well, you know, between Dade and Broward, you know what I mean. I got family over there in the Myrtle Grove area. So, you know, over there. Shout out to Claymore Rain. Claymore Rain, salute, fam. Shout out to Claymore Rain is in the building. It is what it is. Now, one thing about me, I like to come with receipts. When I talk, I don't, you know, Coach Malachi, I don't do clickbait. I don't do none of that shit. I come with receipts. When I say some shit, I like to have those receipts available. And I like to break shit down. You get what I'm saying? I'll go off of my own understanding. I ain't got but a GED. Those are the facts. But I have a master's degree in common sense. And my master's degree in common sense far outweighs anyone's intellectual fortitude that they may have. I don't give a damn if you got a degree from Harvard. I don't care if you have a degree in political science. I don't care if you you a fifth degree black belt, or you mastered the arts of kung fu in the Shaolin temples deep in the East. It's not gonna fuck with my common sense. You get what I'm saying? And I am a critical thinker. I'm a critical thinker, right? So I look at everything critically. That's how I am. Most people who have high IQs are critical thinkers. Most people in the world are not critical thinkers. I'm a critical thinker. I'm gonna call that shit the way I see it. Like, nah, that shit ain't making no sense, dog. I see some cap, I'm saying, I'm calling it. It is what it is, right? And I like to hold people accountable. And I like to use their words. No, what we're gonna do, fuck what I say, let's look at their words. Let's go from there. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shout out to the natural. Let's get into the show. Today's show, hold on, before we get into the show, we gotta say this here. We gotta acknowledge our sponsor. Today's show was sponsored by Foster's Barbershop, R.I.P. to Foster, 1923 West Main Street. If you are in the city of Tampa and you're looking for a upscale barbershop where you ain't got to worry about, you know what I mean, 1,000 people walking in there and you waiting in line and all that stuff there, you got to book an appointment. Go to Booksy, B-O-O-K. Is it Booksy? No, not Booksy. Booksy. I think it's Booksy, yeah. B-O-O-K-S-Y. I said Booksy. My bad. B-O-O-K-S-Y. You download that app right there. You book an appointment if you are in the city. It's the best barbershop in the city. Shout out to Foster's Barbershop. Let's give our sponsor a round of applause. What the hell did I... Now, what did I do with it? Did I, Anyways. That's neither here nor there. I don't got distracted. Y'all know me. The ADD don't kick in. Y'all know, you know what? I used to be a serial multitasker. I kind of still am. Well, not as much as I used to be. You know, because of the ADD, you know, motherfucker, you know how you be a serial multitasker. You think you doing you think you're accomplishing a lot of stuff, but you working on this, working on that, working on this. And what it is, I'm finna tell you where that come from. That comes from you're not understanding the sequence of time, right? You know, the way to get things accomplished in life is to focus all of your energy onto one task. And then once you get that out the way, then you move on to the next. Very similar to how Mama Hofield was working on the task of lying. You know, and I had to go back and look at the video where he was saying all this crazy shit. And I said, you know what, bro? For him to do that the way he did it, and he looked that reporter in his face without blinking. The guy who interviewed him, he looked at that dude without blinking and told a series of lies just the way he did, tells you everything about this fool. I said, damn, it's not on that. That nigga said the lie with a straight face. Like, he didn't even blink. You know, like, this nigga, like, you know, I said, this nigga is good. I would say he's good if he wasn't so, if the shit he said wasn't so outlandish. So I went to think, and I said, what else this nigga been lying about? Because he didn't just come out lying today. I mean, we know the nigga a liar. We already know that. But I said, what else has nigga been lying about? It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot I can't uncover on this guy. But I'm not going to uncover it yet. I'm going to wait for the right time to. I'm gonna wait and see when I'm gonna wait and see if he jump out that window. If he jump out that window, if he take the bait and jump out that window, bam! You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. One thing about Coach Malachi, I'm a man of my word. I do what the fuck I say I'm gonna do. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. If I say I got the receipts, I got them. True. You can believe that. You can believe that. I can promise you that, bro. I can promise you that. MC Hammer. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get into the show. Shout out to a film by Ali. Floyd Schofield admits to lying on Shakur Stevenson, Victor Conte, and SNAC. No, he didn't, coach. Yes, he did. I had the receipts. In a recent X post, Mama Hofield, better known as Floyd Schofield Sr., issued a half-hearted apology to Shakur Stevenson, Victor Conte, and SNAC. Mama Hofield says, and I quote. Now, the host said this yesterday. Mama Hofield said this yesterday when we was doing our live. In all due respect, we cannot blame Shakur Stevenson or his team. I believe Shakur wanted to fight kid. No. Let's stop all that. Let's stop. We don't need to go to this. We don't need to go to the second sentence. Fuck what you believe. Let's go back right here. In all due respect, we cannot blame Shakur Stevenson or his team. Do you want to know why you can't blame Shakur Stevenson or his team? Because his team didn't do nothing. You made up lies and you lied on the man. How can you blame a nigga when you the one lied on him? That's like the criminal blaming the victim for him criminalizing the victim. That's like somebody pulling up to your house, breaking in your house, stealing your stuff, and then tell you, in all due respect, I cannot blame Shakur for me breaking in his house and stealing his stuff. Of course you can't blame him. True. We wish Shakur and his team success. I hope we can fight in the near future. All things are forgiven. Let's start right there. All things are forgiven. What the fuck do you mean by all things are forgiven? I mean, this is a classic narcissistical playbook. You literally lied on the man, had people on the internet attacking this guy based on the lies that you told. Then you turned around and said that all is forgiven. All is forgiven that I lied on you. All is forgiven that I had people sending you all kind of messages saying, saying you a duck and this and that. All is forgiven that that I lied on SNAC. All is forgiven. You can't make this shit up. This nigga talking like he was wronged. This nigga talking like he was wronged, and he the victim, and he forgiving the perpetrator of a crime that was done to him, or an unjust that was done to him by somebody else. You can't make this shit up. Shout out to Boston Historian. In a follow-up post, Hofield proceeds, it was not SNAC. Please keep them and Victor Conte out of this. Let's pull up. Let's stop right there. You said it was not SNAC. Please keep Victor Conte and SNAC out of this. Brother, you are the one, Mama Hofield, you are the one who brought SNAC and Victor Conte into it. You the one brought them up. Now you trying to tell people, please keep them out of it. No, you the one put them in it. You can't make this shit up. Instead of saying, you know what, dog, I was lying. Y'all, I was tripping. I was lying. You know, for whatever the reason I lied. You know, we were scared, this and that. Wasn't nothing wrong with kid. We pulled the junkie stunt and act like it was something wrong with us. We're in the hospital, this and that. We got discharged hours later. Y'all didn't know that. The nigga got discharged hours later. Him, you know, I'm hearing conflicting stories. Well, Oscar said they was there overnight. Then I'm hearing other people, you know, I'm hearing other people close to the situation. They said, no, he was only in there like a few hours, probably like 3-4 hours, something like that. You know, got discharged. I said, well, this nigga showed a video of kids laying up like he in a goddamn coma somewhere, like this nigga on his deathbed, like he in hospice. And then he put the little Afrobeat music in the background to garner sympathy. Him and his son, her and her son, lying, faking on the people. Listen, that performance deserves a goddamn Academy Award.
True.
If the shit didn't look so fake. I can see it now. Stop. Wait a minute, kid. Stop right there. Okay, listen. I want you to turn to your side. Turn to your side. Okay, wait a minute. Let's put these on you. All right, nurse. Yes, Mrs. Hofield. Yes, can you put these tubes on them? And I want to put this right here because we got a video we're going to show, okay? All right, okay, Mama Hofield. And then they put the goddamn thing on. Thank you, nurse. Put the goddamn tube. Yeah, you know, and he's sitting there. Okay, all right, kid. All right, I just got it. I got it. All right, now let me put the Afrobeat song in the background. Let me put the Afrobeat song in the music and in the background, okay? And, okay, just stay still just for like 10 seconds. About 10, 15 seconds, okay? Don't move. And, oh, my gosh, this is going to work. This is really going to work. Like, what was this nigga thinking about?
True.
You can't make this up. Shout out to Schoolo. You can't make this up. And another thing, stop sending tweets and messages under your son's account, Mama Hofield. Why are you attacking Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Tank Davis, and other fighters online under your son's account? Everybody know it's you. So you got Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin, or whatever account, and you're sending all these tweets because he's not allowed to be on social media. My son will be 23 years old this year, and he's not allowed to be on social media. I keep him off of it because his frontal cortex is not developed yet. That nigga's a grown-ass man. I don't care. You can't make this shit up. This nigga's a control freak. Literally. I said, that boy gonna grow up, he gonna grow up one day and rebel against that shit. One day, I don't know what day it is, but one day that nigga gonna grow up. That little nigga, a kid also gonna grow up, and he gonna be like, you know what, man, I'm tired of this shit. I want to get my own place. I want to get my own pussy when I want it. I want to have who I want to have over my house. Like one day, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. Children always rebel from the parents, especially when you have overbearing parents. Especially, I've seen it happen a million times. Shout out to Foodie. Let me show the receipts. This half-hearted apology is proof that this fool and her son were lying on Shakur, his team, SNAC, and Victor Conte. You can't make this shit up. I want to apologize for spreading salacious lies on Shakur Stevenson. That's what the nigga should say. Instead of that half-hearted apology, he should have came out and said, I want to apologize for spreading salacious lies on Shakur Stevenson and his team. But guess what he say? He says, in all due respect, we cannot blame Shakur. We cannot blame Shakur for us lying on him in the lead up to the fight. That's literally what he's saying. Without saying it. The hospital stunt Mama Hofield and Kid Austin pulled deserves an Academy Award. Oscar De La Hoya revealed Kid fell ill and was transported to the hospital as a precautionary measure. In the interest of Scofield's health and safety, the British Boxing Board of Control made the decision to cancel his scheduled bout against Shakur Stevenson. Apparently, Oscar don't know. He said he was sick. They went to the hospital. Nigga act like his son was a goddamn cancer patient at a hospice. And I say that very seriously. Playing Afrobeat music in the background. Only to come to find out this nigga got kicked out of the hospital hours later. And according to sources, don't nobody know what the fuck was wrong with him. The doctors ain't find nothing. According to sources. Allegedly. If the nigga was sick, he was sick. I ain't tripping on none of that. But what I'm talking about is accountability. I'm talking about all the lies. See, the shit that pissed me off, I said, this nigga didn't even apologize. Like if I'm Shakur and I'm Victor Conte, I sue that nigga. For defamation. For defamation. Make that nigga come out and say, all right, Mama Hofield, I apologize for telling lies, salacious lies on Shakur Stevenson. He did not do any of the things that I lied and accused him of. He did not slash my tires. He did not have someone break into my house and steal our passports and rip the pages out. He did not plant drugs in my car. You know, he did not have my house swatted and said that I kidnapped kiddos. He didn't do any of those things. He did not have his masseuse touch me with some cream from SNAC and poison my son. The nigga Shakur don't even have a masseuse. Like, you need that. Like, the same vigor that you came out lying and attacking Shakur and Victor Conte and all of them, that's the same vigor that apology should be in. If you wrong me in the open and wrong me loudly, guess what? The apology has to be just as loud. That's the way I see it. Mama Hofield has since been discharged, him and his son, her and her son, from the hospital and is awaiting the results of the medical evaluation. Nigga got discharged in hours. The video that Mama Hofield posted led boxing fans to believe that Kid Austin was dying or in a coma or something. Only to come to find out that this fool got discharged hours later. This is a publicity stunt gone wrong for the Hofield family. This fake-ass apology is proof that the Mama Hofield, lied on Shakur SNAC and Victor Conte for nothing. Only Mama Hofield and his son know why they made those lies up. You intentionally went out of your way to scandalize and dismerchify another man's character. This man being Shakur Stevenson. In the name of Clout. Logan Matthews of Marca.com, I watch their news all the time, reveals why the Hofields withdrew their claims. Show you that article as well. It says in the article, Floyd Schofield's withdraws poisoning allegations against Shakur Stevenson for fear of lawsuit. See, you said that you had proof that Shakur did all of these things. Well, if you had proof, no one can make me retract any statement that I made if it's factual. If I'm telling the truth and I have receipts, I stand on business. I stand on the truth that I said that I had receipts on. Nigga, if I know I got you in the crosshairs dead to the right, you ain't never got to worry about me apologizing for nothing. I'm not retracting anything because you did what I said you did because I said I had the proof. True. Shout out to everybody watching the show. We got over 700 watching the show. The question that I have is this. What does Mama Hofield mean by all is forgiven? When you were the ones spreading the lies on Shakur, Victor, Conte SNAC. Shakur Stevenson, Victor, Conte SNAC, to my knowledge, they never wronged you. So what the hell do you mean by all is forgiven? As though you were forgiving them of the wrongdoing that they did of you and your son. I said in yesterday's video, entitled, Floyd Schofield says that he has proof that Shakur Stevenson set him up. I said that in the video yesterday. And you know what else I said? I said if I was them, I would sue that motherfucker. I don't want to say for everything, but I filed a class action lawsuit against him. That's what I would do. Did you get what I'm saying? Because you just made up both. You just lied. You just flat out lied. No one asked you to tell those lies. You have to make an example out of fools like this. If not, they would do it again to another fighter. The article says that the Scofields received a warning of a defamation lawsuit from Stevenson's attorney. I don't care. You can threaten me all you want. I have receipts. I have the proof. You have the proof. Okay, we finna find out. We finna pull your whole card, baby boy. And as soon as they lift that skirt up, guess what they saw? They saw thongs. True. Then this fool went on to say this. Shortly after Mama Hofield deleted the tweets. He deleted the tweet that accused Shakur of his masseuse that he don't have, of poisoning the kid also. He deleted the tweet. Then he issued a half-hearted apology. Then now the nigga they say he got his whole Twitter like on private mode. You can't even see none of his tweets. That's how you know he guilty. As a matter of fact, let's pull that up. Let's do this here. Let's pull that up. Let me look up Mama Hofield. Mama. Oh no, he under his son. She under her son account. So she like to hide behind his son. That's what him like to do. Him like to throw rocks. Him like to throw rocks and lie on people and hide their hand. That's what him like to do. Mama Hofield is a he, she. Do y'all know what a he, she is? Ask somebody from the old school, or ask a woman what a he, she is. That's a he, she. Mama Hofield. She watching right now. She watching right now. She watches me every day. She watches me. I'm sorry that we couldn't get in the ring. Hopefully in the future, we don't believe you. Hopefully in the future, we don't believe that you were involved in this. We still respect you and wish you the best in your next fight. I got to show y'all the receipts. We wish Shakur and his team much success. I hope that we can fight in the near future. All is forgiven. All is forgiven for what? Did Shakur Stevenson forgive you? I don't know. Did Victor Conte forgive you? I don't know. Did Shakur's team forgive you? I don't know. Let's get into the article. Look at Oscar De La Hoya's response. Look at Bernard Hopkins' response. And see what Eddie Hearn and the fans have to say about Mama Hofield's lies. Let's give everybody a round of applause. I'm not playing with this nigga. Y'all get the likes up. We got over 800 people watching the show between X and YouTube, and we got less than doggone 300 likes. This is unacceptable. But before we get into the show, let's hit everybody with a little bit of all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, and I say that sarcastically, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. And shout out to all the $10, the PYTs and the honey dips. We know y'all. We know y'all want to hear. We know what you want to hear. You want to hear a little bit of Snow Bunny love.
See your eyes shine, she's my Snow Bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet love supreme. Talk to my nose, this love, but God is so raw. Make you move, stepping out, from out of control. Snow Bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth Scofield. No, that's next to the law. With my Snow Bunny love. Bring party back. See your eyes shine. She's my Snow Bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet love supreme. Talk to my nose, this love, but God is so raw. Make you move, stepping out, from out of control.
So, we're gonna talk about the fight cards this weekend as well. I think Daniel Dubois ended up pulling out of the fight because he got sick. He got sick as well. So we will elaborate on that as well. But one thing Daniel Dubois didn't do. Daniel Dubois didn't say that someone broke in his house and stole his passports. Daniel Dubois did not say that Joseph Parker, somebody from his team, and Masseuse rubbed some cream, some snack cream on his back and got him sick. Daniel Dubois did not say that he was poisoned by Team Joseph Parker. Daniel Dubois did not say that he was swatted 3 o'clock in the morning with his drawers. Daniel Dubois did not say that the police came and pulled guns on him. Daniel Dubois did not say that he was put in handcuffs and they were thrown in the car. Daniel Dubois did not say that the tow truck driver was the one who felt the car and realized that the car is ice cold. He couldn't have been the one that did the crime. You know what I mean? So the police let him go. Daniel Dubois did not say that Joseph Parker planted drugs in his car while calling the police on him. True. Y'all comparing apples and oranges. You're comparing apples and oranges. Anyways. Hold on, we got a cash app. But let me tell you something, boy. Them Mama Hofield fans, they trying to deflect like a mug. Shout out to John. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said, put the wig on, bro. Nah, I ain't putting it on right now. Shout out to Big Tay. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Big Tay say, he said Kid also needs to separate himself from Senior. I believe Kid got sick and his pops acted alone with all of those lies. What do you think? What I think is Mama Hofield is a liar. So I don't believe anything. See, once you tell lies like that, I don't know what to believe. The nigga told like 25 lies. So once you're a proven liar, then it's like, okay, I ain't. Because I'm sticking to they ducked. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm keeping that same minutes from yesterday. They ducked. For whatever the reason. You get what I'm saying? So, the Mama Hofield a liar. I ain't got time to be trying to figure out, okay, wait a minute, he lied on these other 10 things, but this 11th thing, that probably what it is. He told the truth. No. Everything the nigga say is a lie. True. No. Nigga told 25 lies before this nigga even went to the hospital. We just gonna skip over that. Ignore all of that, huh? I'm not ignoring it. It's not gonna happen. No, sir, not on my watch. It's not gonna happen. Not going to happen.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Anyway, let's go over here. Let's go over to the receipts. Let's go to the receipts over here. Let's go over here. You know, I do have receipts, so let's do this here. Since Mama Hofield. Hold on, let me let y'all know something. See this what I do to niggas. This what I do, right? This what I do to niggas, right? This what I do to niggas. Let me show y'all what I do to niggas. me show y'all what I do. See this right here? This Mama Hofield, well, this Kid Austin channel, but this Mama Hofield channel. She just got her son on here. These posts are protected. See, that's what I do. You know what I mean? I make them shut down. I make them pretty much shut down their X accounts. You get what I'm saying? See, when you're a liar and you spread all these lies and you scandalize people's names, and then you got to produce that truth that you said you have. When it's time to show and tell, guess what? When you can't show and tell, and then you've been exposed to the big bad wolf or the liar that you is, guess what? This what happens. True. Did you get what I'm saying? You did. So many people was blowing that page up, calling them out on his lies and his BS. He couldn't handle it. So he shut it down. Put it on private mode. But she's still watching. I know you're watching, Mama Hofield. I see you. I'm watching you right now. I'm watching you watching me. You know that I know. You know that I know that I know that you know that you're watching me right now. Okay? Anyways, let's continue. Let's go. Yeah, we know we've been known to do that from time to time. We've been known to do that. That's what we do over here. Let's read Mr. Conte. Victor Conte says that it is pathetic that Floyd Schofield Sr. posted as his son, her son, Kid Austin, has now made a joke out of his son's boxing career. Neither Floyd Sr. nor Jr. were ready for this world title opportunity. They have caused lots of disruption and distraction from a great card in Saudi Arabia. I would agree with that. Floyd Sr. is basically responsible for this painful mess, but yet he refuses to man up and take responsibility for her actions. That's the problem that I have. Floyd Sr. is basically responsible for this pitiful mess. She has not presented a single shred of evidence. This is the key thing right here for all of you Mama Hofield supporters. Mama Hofield have not shown a shred of evidence to support any of the lies that she has told. Wait a minute now, Cole, now it really did happen. Okay, where's the proof? Well, see, that don't talk about, yeah. See, you always talking about proof. You don't ask the white man for proof. You just believe what the white man say. Sir, what you trying to do? You're trying to deflect. You're pulling on Dr. Umar. We asked you why the school ain't built yet. Where the money at? What you did with the money? We asked you direct questions, and now you talking about some other stuff. Well, see, now she wait here, yeah. See, you always want to, you question your white man. No, sir, no, we're not doing that. We're not deflecting. We're not going to deflect. Okay? It says right here, he has not presented not one single shred of evidence to support the lies that she has told. Boxing deserves more respect than what Mama Hofield has brought to such an important event. You can't make this up. Let's continue. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's go to Oscar. Oscar De La Hoya says, yesterday, Florida Kid Austin Scofield fell ill. This tweet was put out yesterday. So he was talking about Tuesday. Fell ill and was transported to the hospital as a precautionary measure. In the interest of Scofield's health and safety, the British Boxing Board of Control made the decision to cancel the scheduled bout against Shakur Stevenson. Scofield has since been discharged from the hospital and is awaiting the results of his medical evaluation. We extend our gratitude to Turki Al-Sheikh, Sailor, the ACLA, and the medical professionals who provided Scofield with care. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord, boy, I'm trying to tell you. We finna get into it right here. Let's go right here. Let's go to Eddie the Hitman Hearns. Let's see what Eddie the Hitman Hearns has to say. Let's go see what Eddie the Hitman Hearns has to say. Mr. Hearns, what you got to say, sir?
Don't know because I've never met Floyd Schofield. I've met Floyd Schofield Sr. But when you're making the accusations that he has been making, which
is not playing. My bad. Why is this not playing?
Are the most wildest things. I mean, didn't he say that his uncle is best friends with Shakur's dad? Shakur's like, I've never met his uncle. I don't even know any of his family. Like, the whole thing is.
All right, why I can't hear this shit?
And that's on pedigree pork. Blood, you not finna set. Blood, put the set down right now, blood.
All right, let me refresh the page to see what's up. Refresh the page to see what's up.
With Scofield.
Still can't hear it, no problem. We'll just go over here. No problem. I know you'll better hear it right here. Let me go to my saved folder. See what we have saved right here. Saved. Let's see what Bernard Hopkins have to say. This is Bernard Hopkins. Let me go ahead and play B-Hop. Let y'all see B-Hop. That's what we're playing.
With Scofield.
No comment.
No comment?
You got to talk to Oscar about that.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. This has been
He's
called.
here answering.
Bernard, we spoke to Eddie Hearn recently in the last day. Talk to me about this situation with Scofield.
No comment.
No comment?
You got to talk to Oscar about that.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. This has been
He's
called.
here answering.
Bernard, we spoke to Eddie Hearn recently in the last hour.
Let's see this one more time. He asked Bernard Hopkins about Scofield, and I want y'all to see the expression on his face. Let me show y'all the expression on this nigga face. No comment.
They the big names that people really know in boxing because Tank.
They talking about Tank and all that shit there. We know that shit ain't happening. I ain't worried about that.
Talk to me about this situation with Scofield.
No comment.
No comment?
You got to talk to Oscar about that.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. This has been
He's
called.
here answering.
Bernard, we spoke to Eddie Hearn recently in the last
That's
hour.
his face right there.
He says he wants to make Shakur and Tank next.
Yeah,
What do you think about that?
Score Tank shit. We know that shit happen. Yeah, but Bernard say no comment. He ain't want no parts of it. Bernard Hopkins is the part of Golden Boy. He didn't want no parts of it. No comment. If I could have got this thing to play so you can hear the volume on here from my computer, you'll hear exactly what I'm talking about. Let's hear this one more time. Let's hear this one more time. One more again.
Talk to me about this situation with Scofield.
No comment.
No comment?
You got to talk to Oscar about that.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. This has been
He's
called. Talk to me about this situation with Scofield.
No comment.
No comment?
You got to talk to Oscar about that.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. This has been
He's
called.
here answering.
Did Oscar answer it? Let's go to the next one. Let's see what Eddie the Hitman Hearn has to say.
No, because.
Let's see what Eddie the Hitman Hearn has to say. Let's go to the next one.
No, because Scofield. I've never met Floyd Schofield Sr. But when I don't know because I've never met Floyd Schofield. I've never met Floyd Schofield Sr. But when you're making the accusations that he has been making, which are the most wildest things. I mean, didn't he say that his uncle is best friends with Shakur's dad? Shakur's like, I've never met his uncle. I don't even know any of his family. Like, the whole thing is so bizarre. But I can't comment because I don't know them. But they checked themselves into hospital because they said, you saw what they tweeted, yeah? And now, what? They're all right now? Or I don't know. But Listen, at the end of the day, I'm not the commissioner. I don't decide who fights and don't fight. The British Boxing Board of Control. You imagine they allowed him to fight and something happened to him in the ring when he'd been in hospital for 24 hours that week. So they've made the right decision. Shakur, everyone thinks Scofield is full of absolute waffle. I don't know the guy. But out the way, move over, irrelevant, we're coming through. Shakur Stevenson, pound for pound best fighter in the world, and good luck to Josh Padley. He'll come with a big set of bollocks and he'll give it a good go. He'll get beat, I believe, but good luck to him. A good lad from Yorkshire is going to make a nice few kids, change his life and fight for the world title.
Yeah, whatever, nigga, whatever. Anyways, okay, so Eddie, you heard what Eddie Hearn said. Everybody know this nigga lying. The issue that I have is this. Just as loud as you told those lies, you should have been just as loud apologizing for lying on the people who you lied on while hiding behind your son's account. Let's read this. Let's go to Martica. Let's go to this article right here. This why the nigga did what he did. I get a lot of my Mexican news from here. Floyd Schofield withdraws poisoning allegations against Shakur Stevenson for fear of lawsuit. What about the other shit he said? Things have gotten out of hand in the past few hours after the cancellation of the fight. What a few hours has been in the world of boxing. Let me see. Oh, did somebody send me a text? Oh, okay. The fight between Floyd Schofield and Shakur Stevenson was canceled, as everybody knows. According to IFL TV, Floyd Schofield's Jr.'s father had just posted this clip of Floyd in the hospital after the BBB OFC withdrew him from the fight against Shakur Stevenson this weekend. We wish Floyd a speedy recovery and look forward to seeing him back in the ring. God got our back. Nigga missed me with that bullshit. Floyd Schofield's father had no problem pointing out to Shakur Stevenson's team that his son was intoxicated, as he argued that SNAC along with the Stevensons, let me see. No problem pointing out that Shakur Stevenson's team and his son was intoxicated. You know, that his son was intoxicated, as he argued that SNAC, along with a Stevenson massage therapist, were responsible for his son's illness. So he said nothing about he got sick trying to cut weight. We had people call on the show say, yeah, man, the man got sick trying to cut weight. That's not what he said. He didn't say that. You said that. Let's go. They generated quite a stir and quickly received a warning of a defamation lawsuit from Stevenson's representative, to the point that they ended up deleting the post from X. So Shakur Stevenson's team, attorney or whatever, reached out to this fool, let this fool know, same shit I said on my show. What did I say yesterday? I said, if it was me, I'll sue that nigga for defamation. Lo and behold, they sent warning shots. Stevenson's representative pointed out that they would ended up gave them a warning, of a defamation lawsuit. See, if you're saying something that's truthful and you have receipts, you don't have to have fear of being sued for defamation, because you're not defaming someone if you have the evidence to back up everything that you said that they did. See, when you have receipts and evidence, you don't never have to worry about when you have receipts and evidence. When you have receipts and evidence, you don't never have to worry about a defamation lawsuit. You don't ever have to worry about retracting anything, because guess what? I stand on what I say. I got the receipts. You dig? Anyways, we wish Shakur and his team success. This is what Mama Hofield said. After Mama Hofield received the defamation lawsuit warning, She immediately ended up deleting her post from X. Then she said, we wish Shakur and his team success. I hope we can fight in the near future. All is forgiven. What the hell do you mean by all is forgiven? And this was written on Shakur's team's X. Well, actually, this was added. I think this was added. It said this was wrote on Team Shakur's X. So basically, he wrote this here and added Shakur Stevenson, tagged him with it, leaving all of those attempts at accusations there. Later, Floyd's father, Mama Hofield, gave an update on her son on Instagram and laminated the cancellation of the fight. I'm sorry we couldn't share the ring. Hopefully in the future. We don't believe you were involved in this. Involved in what? That's very vague. You said we don't believe you were involved in this. Involved in what? Your son getting sick? Getting ill? Some people call, oh, he had trouble cutting weight. You didn't say that. So what are you involved in what? We don't believe that you was involved in this. That ain't what you said. I was before that though. This is the apology. You can't make this shit up. We still respect you, and we wish you the best in your next fight. Mama Hofield wrote. And the rest is just talking about who Shakur Stevenson is fighting next. You can't make this shit up. This nigga made like you are the Jesse Smollett of boxing. Did you guys remember Jesse Smollett? Jesse Smollett was an actor, a gay actor that was on, I think he was on Power, not Power, or he was on one of those shows. I forgot one of those shows that 50 Cent produced. I think 50 Cent produced one of these shows. It had Terrence Howard in it, Taraji P. Henson. I forgot the name of the show. But Jesse Smollett said that, Jesse Smollett said that I was walking down the streets of Chicago one winter in the middle of winter, 3 o'clock in the morning in February. Yeah, Empire. 3 o'clock in the morning in February. And a bunch of Trump supporters jumped out with MAGA hats on and beat me up and put a noose around my neck and tried to hang me. YouTube, I'm not saying anything violent against anyone. I'm repeating what happened. Only to come to find out this nigga made it up. He hired two dudes from Nigeria that used to work on the set of, what's the name of the show again? What's the name of that show again? Empire. Used to work on the set of Empire, and they staged this whole thing. You the Jesse Smollett of boxing. Literally. Mama Hofield. No one would take you serious ever again in life. And if I'm Shakur, I still sue the nigga. True. Let's continue. What else he said? And then remember he brought up SNAC? Remember she brought up SNAC? This is what she said about SNAC. It was not SNAC. Please keep them and Victor out of this. You the one brought them up. Phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. Phone lines open, man. Y'all call the show. We can talk about this fight card that we have coming up. We'll talk about the fight card we have coming up because we're doing a whole show on Saturday's fight card. We're doing a whole show on it. I'm real happy about the card.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Shout out to the goddess. Shout out to M. Cole. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Marty King Boston, salute to you, brother. Shout out to Guillermo, Keith's Bulldogs, JC, The Natural. Shout out to Wahiba. Shout out to John. Shout out to the lovely goddess. Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom, Miss Black Panther, Tila, everyone else in the chat. We got over 1,000 people watching the show right now. Over 1,000. Between YouTube and X. Got over 200 watching on X and 780 watching on YouTube. Y'all get the likes up for me. Like, again, this right here is a classic case of, you know, when you telling all these goddamn lies and this shit come back to bite you in the ass. You trying to garner sympathy, tell another man's name down, and for what? This is tomorrow's fight card. As you can see, Saturday's fight card. This is the main event, Beterbiev and Bivol. That's the UFC card right there. This was the undercard. We have later learned that Daniel Dubois pulled out of the fight. He got ill. So Joseph Parker replacement. I think they named the replacement already. I think it's Bacoli or something like that. I'm not sure. Carlo, what's your name? You called from?
Hey, what's going on, young man? This is me, old school again from Chicago.
Old school from Chicago. Talk to me.
Hey, Coach, what's going on, Coach? Hey, Coach, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna have to be the first man to come up. I'm gonna have to say, Coach, I apologize, Coach. I didn't agree. I didn't agree with with that situation and how you dealt with it. And I told you that. And at that time, like you said, then you got the right to clap back at whom you prefer to, and how you do it. And I questioned that. So in order for me to step up right now, I have to apologize because I was under an impression that you didn't have the right to do that, and you did as a man and as a person of your word and your character. And I apologize because I questioned that, Coach.
Yeah, to be honest with you, old school, I have forgotten all about it. To be fair, brother, I forgot all about it, fam. So, but apology accepted. The reason why I went off the way I went off is this. I'm gonna tell you why. I never explain it to you. It came out of nowhere. It was really unwarranted, and a lot of people. There's a lot of things that I know. I just say there's a lot of things that I know that I will be revealing in time. It just depends on what chess. It just depends on what move the other pawns make on the chessboard. But I got some ammo. Right? And just on that particular show, the brother just blew up out of nowhere. You get what I'm saying? And it wasn't warranted.
Yeah.
If you go back and listen to the interview, what triggered leading up to that, he was saying that, hey, I shouldn't have to tell people who kid fought, what level of competition they were. It's your job as a reporter to tell them that. And I'm like, no, the people want to hear it from your mouth. When I'm interviewing people, if I say something and say, okay, well, it's not my job to defend your position. I'm conducting an interview, and it's not my job to be the representative of Kid Austin. It's not my job to say, yeah, but Kid fought this person, he beat that dude, and that dude was right, this and that. I'm asking you because I have you here, and the people want to know. So if you take a public position to disrespect other fighters who are around your son's age, resume, tear them down, defecate on them, and say they haven't done anything or fought anyone, then guess what? Other people have the right to do that to your son. So since you're judging Abdullah Mason's resume or whoever, okay, how do you rate your son's resume, the level of opponents who you fought so far? And he went off. That wasn't even that wasn't justified to me, because I asked you a legitimate question. The manner in which I asked it wasn't malice. You get what I'm saying? I was very calm and passive when I asked the question, and then he just went off. So when someone goes off on you unjustifiably, they do not dictate your clapback. They don't dictate the clapback.
That's my part. That's my part. I have to apologize. I'm getting another grown-ass man business. You understand me? Getting between two grown men, which one I know I'm aware of both of you all.
Right.
You understand me? So if and then like I said, I don't want to get pick sides because I'm biased because I love that young man and I know the potential in him, and I thought you saw the potential in him too.
Right. Now, I mean, I see the potential, but the thing is I see the flaws as well. See, when you look at it, when you look at a fighter, you look at both sides, and if the positive outweigh the negatives, you can say, okay, well, the upside is real strong. I don't go into a situation where I see what I want to see. I have to be honest and objective. And if I feel like if me and you all right, then that anytime I say something, I'm not coming from a bad place. I'm gonna be honest and objective. This is an interview, and so
I ain't gonna I don't want to cut you off, but they go right back to that part again because we were talking about that. He said you already know he's the greatest thing you ever seen. I was waiting for you to say, yeah, I already know, but I'm just waiting for you to tell me. I'm just saying, hey, Coach, over there, man. Coach, I love you, boy. I'm making this short. I know you got business, and I don't want to take the time, but. Look, I don't want to take up your time. Look, I love you, and I apologize again. And shout out to the goddess. And shout out to my boy D-Block. If he call you and ask you for forgiveness, you got to forgive him too, Coach. I think I wish you would.
All right, the people, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, like She-Block. She kind of, I don't know what happened, fam. Like, I called her out of some foolishness. She got her feelings hurt. Then now she on X and. She going on other platforms dissing me. I mean, I said what I had to say. I'm kind of done with it. She-Block ain't on my level. That's too easy. That's too easy. That's too easy.
Hey, look, like I said, I ain't cross you out. Look, you see, I got my notification today, so hey, I didn't block you.
All right. Well, look, we got other calls, old school. Salute, fam. Shot-town, stand up. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to say this right now. Caller, hold on. If somebody wrongs you, they don't dictate your clap back. If somebody wrong you in any way, form, and fashion, they don't get a chance to say, oh, wait a minute now, you ain't got a right to clap back at me like that. No, you don't dictate my clap back. I bring sledgehammers to a fly fight. You don't dictate my clap back. If a mofo get out of line, they don't say, okay, yeah, well, you can play dirty, but you can't play like that. No. Once you open that door up and you jump out and you get out of pocket, once you open that door up and get out of pocket, guess what? You got to get chastised. True. That's how that works. Don't nobody goddamn dictate your clap back. See, man, you ain't had no business doing them like that there, man. No, hell no. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Leo H-Town, Coach H-Town.
Leo H-Town, talk to me, brother.
Coach, I'm gonna be real honest. Is ever since I ever heard you talk about those guys, you always talk good about them. You had me thinking y'all were really family because you'll go easy on them.
Yeah.
So I mean that was never warranted. Homeboy went out of pocket. I don't know. He might have deeper issues. He might see your success and not like it. And sometimes haters got hate in their heart, Coach. You can't stop that,
Yeah, I won't say he saw my success and didn't like it because they are successful in their own right. What he didn't like was he wanted me to be. See, let me tell you something. It's two boxing dads that wanted me to be the mouthpieces for their sons, and I didn't bite the cheese. Right? I said I would be fair to your sons. But I will also, so if I got love for you and respect you, then you already know that I'm gonna give criticism, but I'm not gonna tear them down like other people. I'm not gonna do that. To this day, I don't tear down Devin Haney, and I don't tear down Kid Austin. I don't do that. But at the same time, if two dads, they wanted me to be the mouthpiece they wanted me to be their PR. They wanted me to get on there and say all these sweet things about their sons. Your son the greatest. Ain't nobody better than your son. Your son got pretty white teeth. Your son got a nice baby mama. Your son got a good car. Your son got boxing skills better than Floyd Mayweather in his prime. Your son would have beat Sugar Ray Robinson. Your son would have knocked out Ali. Your son would have beat up Sonny Liston. They wanted me to say all these things about their sons, and then when I don't say it, they take it personal and they get upset.
Hey, Coach, but you know what? They need to thank the Lord that they caught that little virus or whatever they had because Shakur was going to embarrass him. Kid had regressed his last two fights. He's chasing. He's losing his temper in the ring and going blindly after a knockout head first. Shakur would have just frustrated him and had him by round 7 looking like a fool. You know, so I mean, things happen for a reason, and kid needs to go back to the board and really, really work on it.
All right, Leo.
Yes, sir.
No, go ahead. Your phone went out. Go ahead. I can hear you now.
Yeah. And I said the kid's got potential, man, but he needs to get. I think he needs to get better coaching, man. He just, like I said, I think he regressed his last 2 fights. He was just chasing, losing his temper in the ring, and Shakur was going to embarrass him. So they didn't be happy they didn't get this fight. Because man, I had my money on Shakur stopping him in like 9th, 10th round.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Shakur would have stopped him. I don't know about that, but it's unfortunate for the fighter. It's unfortunate for Kid Austin. You know, he got sick and stuff like that. The issue that I have is, bro, it's all the stuff you said that led up to it, fam. Like literally just earlier that day, before Kid Austin went to the hospital to get evaluated or whatever, you were still talking about they poisoned your son. You lied. That's the whole point. Fam, you are the Jesse Smollett of boxing. You came up with a bold-faced lie, lied on everybody. You did what Deontay Wilder did to Tyson Fury, did to Tyson Fury after the second loss. That's what you did.
Hey, Coach, let me ask you a question, Coach. Did you hear that Dubois came down sick too?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Dubois came down sick and he pulled out. Yeah, I saw that.
How are these guys getting sick when they're there from the Crown Prince and the family? They're getting fed the best of foods. They're not drinking plastic bottled water. Their water's coming out of a glass bottle. That Avion, that expensive shit.
Well, people people can get sick. I don't question whether people get sick or not. You know, that happens. You know, if Dubois got sick and he can't fight, I believe he's sick. You know, if Kid Austin is sick or whatever and can't fight, I can believe that. What I can't believe and what we can't overlook is all of the things. See, this is the difference between Daniel Dubois and Kid Austin. For those who say, well, man, doggone Daniel Dubois pulled out the fight because he was sick like Kid Austin. Yes, that's true. But guess what? Mama Hofield didn't say they pulled out of the fight because he was sick. Or the BBBOC didn't pull them out because they were sick. Mama Hofield didn't say that. Mama Hofield said my son was poisoned by Shakur Stevenson's masseuse. That's what Mama Hofield said. Mama Hofield said that, my passport was stolen and they ripped the pages out. They swatted me. I was outside and I was outside 3 in the morning in my drawers. Victor Conte SNAC was rubbed on my son that made him sick and poisoned him. They said we was kidnapping kiddos. They planted drugs in my car. Daniel Dubois didn't say any of that. So I don't question, okay, Daniel Dubois got sick, he can't fight. Okay, cool. I don't have to question that. But when you're dealing with one side that tell a whole list of lies, salacious lies, you get what I'm saying? You can't ignore the lies that led up to the pullout. So if you lied about all these other things, what else are you lying about? That's the whole point.
Coach, I got one more question. I'm out. What do you think about the conspiracy theory that they both pulled out because one was going with Usyk and the other one's going to get a tank fight?
Yeah. I don't know where those conspiracy theories come from. I don't know nothing about none of that. But yeah, I ain't going for that. That doesn't make any sense because Tank is fighting Lamont Roach. And what would make a person pull out of a fight 3-4 days before the fight, the week of the fight, and you're going to turn down your highest payday? That don't make no sense. So it is what it is. Shout out to Leo. Yeah, that don't make no sense. Yeah, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. No, it's not that difficult. The nigga just lied. Mama Hofield is a liar. She lied. It's that simple. It's as simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less. I'd have read that one. Shout out to Mr. Calderon. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter up. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Carla, hold on. Mr. Calderon said there's a difference between being famous and infamous. I totally agree. These fools are becoming infamous. Like the Haneys have become infamous, not famous. Them pulling this kind of stunt off made me never want to check out their future fights. Shout out to Walter. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He says Shakur is going to stop Kid. Last fight, Kid got tired with a bomb over 12 rounds. Floyd's dad is living vicariously through his kid, and that's a bad. That's going to be bad in the long run. Oh boy. I don't know. I used to kind of feel sorry for him a little bit, but I'm like, man, he a grown ass man, bro.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Oaktown, talk to me.
Hello?
Yeah, Martin, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. I think the worst thing about this isn't just the fact that, the fight got canceled. It's the fact that they did this on a global stage. Because if this was just a fight that was on Top Rank, yeah, we feel some type of way. Yeah, we'll talk some shit, but then we move on. The fact that this is being labeled the fight of the card of the century, the biggest card ever, and this bullshit has to happen. You got UK motherfuckers seeing this. You got people over there in Saudi seeing this. You got Turkey out like Sheik seeing this. And this motherfucker, if there's somebody you don't want to disappoint or get on his bad side, it's that man right there. Because, if depending on how cool this dude is, he can make your life miserable. He could have your ass on the fucking undercard of every fight until you retire. So you don't want to fucking, come off looking like you you a fucking flake and you're going to cat off and chicken out at the last moment. You know what I mean? Because this stays with you. It's like when fucking Victor Ortiz quit against Maidana. He lived with that the rest of his career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this is on that level, but it's pretty goddamn close when you over here accusing motherfuckers of all this fucking nonsense. We're used to that shit in America. Them motherfuckers ain't. Them UK motherfuckers ain't. Them niggas is professionals. Them Saudi motherfuckers, they take all their shit serious. And, it's some motherfucking clown shit. It makes everybody involved look bad, from Oscar to Shakur, because motherfuckers are like, why you even fighting this dude? He ain't even on your level. He number 13 in the WBC. Make it make sense. It makes everybody look bad. It was like, you know what? Suck it up, get your ass whooped, and we'll move on from here. Nobody would have held it against him that he got his ass whooped by Shakur. The excuse would have been too young, too soon.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
That
too
would
young,
have
too
been it.
soon. Yeah,
but nah.
Too young, too soon. That's what it would have been.
We on this bullshit.
Yeah. Again, you made a valid point. It's the stage in which the play was set. What makes this so big, like you said, I didn't even think about that. You did this on the world stage, fam. Like you was getting media and publicity and press everywhere. From mainstream, for some mainstream media reporters who are online to just big podcasts. Like literally, bro, you put this out there on the big. That's what makes it so big. That's what makes it because, bro, you turned out to be everybody knew you was lying, but now it's like we know for a fact you was lying. Cause you made all this stuff up. And then now you want to you do a half-hearted apology. Like I can't even say this is an apology. All is forgiven. What you mean by all is forgiven? Now, let me ask you that question right there, Mark, before you go. He said that all is forgiven. I do not blame Shakur and stop bringing up Victor Conte SNAC. They had nothing to do with this. After saying that, after blaming Shakur and saying Victor Conte SNAC had everything to do with this, whatever this is, poisoning or whatever. What do you think about him saying all is forgiven? What does he mean? What does that mean, in your opinion?
That's a motherfucking wishful thinking. Because, man, I mean, you see what happened when Floyd was talking shit about Pacquiao on the PED thing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pacquiao didn't take that shit lightly, sued his ass, and from then on, not another word mentioned. So he better hope motherfuckers let this shit slide, because, man, this could ruin that dude financially. Forget the fighting shit. He could have this motherfucker. You was homeless when you was little. You're gonna be homeless again, fucking with this shit.
Well,
and they be well within their right.
I mean, they haven't made any money like that. I mean, they're doing good. Don't get me wrong, they're doing good and stuff. Golden Boy's taking good care of them, But they haven't made like the big bucks yet. Like this fight was going to be their biggest fight. They was going to get like $1 million, $1.1 million or something like that. That was going to be their biggest fight. So, It's unfortunate for the kid, but the fact of the matter is, they brought this on. They lied all the way up to this point, bro. To the point to where even your son is in the video when you said, we're on our 4th rental car, and he said, no, it was 5. And then, so I got that. Then he said that, it got so bad that I went to the hospital for anxiety. And then kid said, yeah, man, I thought you was having a heart attack. Like, this is what he's saying in the background. And I'm like, bro, it's like they was running this play. And the simple fact that, matter of fact, I'm going to show it. Because the simple fact that this dude said all this stuff, and he said it with a straight face. He said it with a straight face, bro. Like, damn, you can lie like that with a straight face? And you just run the lies off like it ain't nothing. And I have proof. I have the police reports and everything. I will show it after the fight. We want to see that police report then. You don't have it. Shout out to Martin, man. Salute, fam. Old Town stand up.
All right, coach.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, bro, he said that shit like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, damn, this motherfucker here, like, is he serious? Damn, he look like he kind of serious, though. He look like he kind of serious. You get what I'm saying? Then, man, come on, fam. Nah. Call him, what's your name? You call it from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Hey, coach. Hey, man, somebody must have said something to Mama Hofield that scared the shit out of him.
Yeah, he got threatened with a lawsuit.
There you go. Great, good. I'm glad. And I know, and I saw Oscar at the press conference or something. That man did not look happy, bro.
No, Oscar mad. Oscar real mad about it.
Yeah, he mad like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And you saw Hopkins, he had nothing to say, bro. He's like, talk to Oscar. He's the boss. So, whatever, man. Coach, I wonder if the boxing guys in the sport can suspend or ban this guy, or somehow discipline this dude, because that's way out of line, bro.
I mean, I don't think that they should be banned or anything like that. I mean, people lie all the time. I think what Mama Hofield did, they kind of like banned themselves. Like right now, when they do, like, people gonna remember this. Regardless of what happens, people gonna remember this. So when they have their next fight, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a bunch of in-house fights. Whatever leverage or power that he might have had in the past with going to boy, they're gonna be like, look, man, you ain't fighting. Matter of fact, we handling all the fights. So all this trying to make fights on X, because it's him, it's Mama Hofield that controls her son's, who is a grown man, account. I told you when I was over there in 2023, I said, man, that boy not even allowed to have a cell phone to be on social media.
I remember.
Yeah, and then he said it on the show, like, he controls all of that. That's what he does. So just imagine a 23-year-old son, 22 going on 23-year-old son, they're not allowed to be on the phone. They're not allowed. He just can't just train all the time. Do you, bro? Like, what parent would do their grown child like that? So that so that lets me know that, okay, maybe the kid, he speaks very articulate and stuff like that. But his mama got some kind of control over him like that. And people think, well, oh man, you trying to break up a father and son duo. No one's trying to break up a father and son. You can never fire a father from being a father to their son. You can never do that, regardless of what anyone says online. But it's like, look, dude, like, when it comes to your career, your job, you got some decisions to make. That's all. I'm gonna go ahead.
Yep. No. And Kid Austin, he's a father himself, bro.
Yeah, he's a father. Yeah, he got his own child.
Yeah. But all these crazy accusations, man, was way too much. I hope, I'm thinking it's gonna hurt his career somehow, but what do I know? But Mama Hofield definitely needs help. And for Kid Austin, your father has to go, man. The man is a cancer, and I know you know it. And coach, I also hear that Bacoli is replacing Dubois.
Yeah, that's gonna be that fight. Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight. If Bacoli replacing Dubois, Joseph Parker got his hands full. I mean, he had his hands full anyway with Dubois. But both fighters are gonna have their hands full. So that's a good fight, bro. Yep. That's a good fight.
Yeah, good fight.
That's a good fight. So
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Good coach. I kind of feel bad for Parker in a way, but what the hell? But I really don't. No, I came out wrong, bro. I don't care because he's a fighter, bro. That's how he makes his living. But it seems to me like he's the one like in the heavyweight division fighting all the tough fights. You know what I mean?
Who?
Yeah, man.
Who?
And Bacoli, Parker.
Yeah,
Parker. Parker's fighting all the tough fights, man. To me, yeah. But and Bacoli, hey, he's a tough out, man. He wants all that the smoke. And I'm also happy for him, Bacoli, he finally landed a fight versus someone, with a big name in the heavyweight division. So, listen, let the best man win. And, coach, like always, respect from New York.
Salute, fam. Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight, bro. Yeah, I can't even listen. I can't even front on that. Like this right here, Martin Bacoli, man. Okay, let's go to the news. Let's see what the news. That's the schedule. Ringside, right now we're looking at ring. Shiraz should beat Adames. That's what they're saying right here. Man, hold on. Y'all bear with me. I'll call her. What's your name? Where you calling from? I'll call her. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? Mitchell from Chicago.
Mitchell from Chicago. Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Scofield, it took a lot of hard work to get in the position they was in. I think they was on a big stage. And they could have, networked with more people and, brought even more attention to themselves. So my question to you is, going forward, how do you think that they can rebound from this? And do you think, how would you do business with them if you was Turkey, moving forward past the situation, if you ever did?
Yeah, I don't know if you could. I mean, if Turkey decided to do business with the Scofields again, I think you got to do it to where the father can't be in the spotlight. Say, look, man, you're doing too much. We know you're on this X page. You put a black eye in the game. You got exposed to telling all these salacious lies on the world stage, on the Riyadh season card. So people are going to affiliate you with the Riyadh season card. Yeah, you with Turk Al-Sheikh. He told all them lies. Then they ended up missing then they end up canceling the fight, this and that. And it's kind of like it kind of make him look bad. So he's going to have to, because people who don't like Turk Al-Sheikh is going to hold this against him, saying, yeah, this his event over there in Saudi Arabia. People getting poisoned, this and that. And see, that's why don't nobody want to go over there. And you got people out there who gonna take in what Mama Hofield say and run with it. So I don't even know if you can deal with them again in the future. But it's gonna have to be it's gonna have to be some strict stipulations. How he would work that out, I don't know. But yeah, the mama, you got the mama got to fall back. We don't want to hear nothing from you from a public standpoint. And if it can't be that, then just stay over there with Golden Boy and continue to fight in-house fights. Because we don't need you. I mean, your son is a prospect or a title contender. I mean, it ain't like Tank Davis or big name. And then the sport of boxing is bigger than one fighter anyways. And you're nowhere near on the high pecking order. So it's like, you get what I'm saying? Right now, I think they're going to be at the mercy of Oscar De La Hoya from this point forward, though.
Yeah, I'm about to get off in a second. It's crazy how if Kid Austin was able to go against the odds and beat the odds with this fight, the position he could have put himself in, his father as a manager and a coach. It's crazy how one little instant thing like this, just pushed him all the way back at the end of the line. So, I mean, to all the other fighters coming up, take advantage of all your opportunities because something like this may not come often. So, good show, man. Salute to you and keep up the good show.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Mitchell, man. Shot-Town, stand up. Shot-Town in the building. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? It's like, damn, again, forget getting sick, whatever, can't fight, whatever, that's fine. It's what you cannot ignore is this guy was threatened with a lawsuit for defamation. So that means he defamed these people. He lied on these people. He scandalized these people's names unprovokingly. It came out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere. Like, you got people right now believing in some of this stuff. Yeah, man, when Shakur, Shakur did say, hold on. Carla, hold on. I got to address this. This is too easy. I got to address this right here. Because I went back and looked at a replay of the show yesterday. Somebody said in the chat, man, this kind of fishy. Shakur said he knew when he did his interview a week or so ago that they were going to pull out. How Shakur knew they were going to pull out? This is the crazy part about it. And I feel dumb addressing this. Shakur Stevenson clearly said when he was being interviewed by Andre Ward, the reason why he felt that they're going to pull out was because all of the antics and all of the stunts, the junkie stunts that they were pulling that led up to him saying that. It ain't like he just came out of nowhere. Yeah, man, I think they're going to pull out. Why did he say it? Because he was accused of stealing the passport. He was accused of ripping the page out of the passport. He was accused of putting drugs in the man's car. He was accused of calling SWAT on him. He was accused of doggone having them get pulled by the police. He was accused of having guns put on both of them and being handcuffed. He was accused of all of these things. So when Shakur heard all of that, he like, man, it sounds like they're trying to pull out the fight. You cannot separate the actions that led up to Shakur Stevenson's conclusion. So the people who saying that are the people who hate Shakur Stevenson. They trying to make it seem like, yeah, man, he might have had something to do with that. Nah, man, nah. Mama Hofield just lied. Carla, what's your name when you called her from? Carla, what's your name when you called her from? All right, call her on the phone up. Shout out to Paul CS. He said, you actually can pop dirty from Creams, tropical stuff, and yada, yada, yada. I mean, yeah, you can. But the fact of the matter is, well, I don't know what that got to do with this situation right here. You know, so to be fair. NPR said Kid Austin was a super underdog. Well, according to one guy, I'm going to drop that phone call from yesterday on this show. According to one guy, this guy gave a whole, soliloquy, 6-7 minute soliloquy on the phone call, and what he was saying wasn't making no sense. What the dude was from D.C., he was talking all around the world. He was talking about, yeah, man, see, you got to understand, there's a lot of money that could be stood to lose on this fight right here. And see, everybody making their own conclusions and all that stuff there, and everybody, looking at it from their own perspective. But what I'm doing is, you're looking at it from your own perspective as well. So because people don't view it the way you view it, you're saying that they're wrong. No, they're not wrong. We just agree to disagree. See, there was a lot of money involved. And see, Bow-legged Kim had broke her pinky toe. I'm listening to this guy. Carla, hold on. This guy that called from D.C. Bow-legged Kim had broke her pinky toe. And then Mr. Krabs on SpongeBob had fired on SpongeBob. And they couldn't get their doggone money. And then what happened? I'm like, what is this dude talking about? This dude went 20 different places. Did not address the subject matter at all. See, what you got to understand is, see, what we got to do. I'm like, oh man, listen, when they shout out to Foodie. Hey, Foodie, when they start doing this, we ought to know what time it is.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Yeah, when they go to niggas explaining, I'm like, yeah, okay, he ain't got no point. He ain't got no point. I said, yeah, he go to niggas explaining. Carla, what's your name when you call from?
What up, man? It's G, man. I'm from Florida, man.
G from Florida, talk to me.
Hey, man, look, but this is wild. I'm gonna say that first promo. What I see right now, bro, is I think them boys played themselves, man. We done seen it time and time again in the hood. You feel me?
They played themselves.
Yeah, they played themselves. Come on now. Yeah. Look here. So imagine you got a big fight. You got some money in your pocket. All right, you done flown overseas for the first time because you ain't go to the Olympics. You ain't got no Olympic training and nothing to do with traveling and nothing like that. Y'all from the hood, you was homeless. You got some money in your pocket. You go over here, you think you're doing something right by trying to troll Shakur and throw his game off. Now, you done trolled him so much that you thought going to the hospital and taking the picture in the bed was really going to throw the game off. But it threw your game off because now you can't go into the fight no more. Imagine that.
And not only that, but you had the Afrobeats music playing in the background. I'm like, man, hey, the man had the Afrobeats. The man had the Afrobeats music playing in the background. I'm like, oh man, goddamn. Yeah. I'm like, man, come on, man. I'm like,
they trying to pull on the heartstrings.
Man, this nigga here.
Yeah, he thought it was gonna be a quick little antic, and he was gonna be able to walk up out of there. But you showed proof that he was in an actual facility. That means records on file that you got. You got what do they call it? Enlisted. What do you call it?
What?
Admitted,
yeah.
Admitted.
Hey,
no, that's on file.
Hey, check this out. bro, if you look at the video, if you look at, matter of fact, I got to play this video. If you look at the video, fam, it's like, what you mean he got discharged from the hospital? The way he was laying up in that bed, bro, I said, God damn, I thought he was on his last leg, fam. I said, damn, dog.
I thought he was 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah, dog. I'm like, man, listen, like he had this man laid up in there like he was in a coma or something. Like, yeah, dog. I'm like, man, that messed up, man. People talking about something, let's say our prayers to kid and, let's say our prayers to kid, man. He laid up in the hospital. Couldn't find out this nigga got discharged an hour later. I said, he better not be walking around. Not the way he was laid up in there. It looked like he was going to be in there for like a month or 2 months or a week or so. Like, come on, fam. This nigga got discharged within 24 hours?
Yes. But that's what I'm saying, bro. And now pick this down. Hey, Coach Malachi, look at it. I had my lady look at it because she a nurse, right? First thing she looked at is what that screen say. Tell me why she say, well, all his vitals seem normal.
bro. Hey, I'm trying to figure out. Look here, man. Look here. Y'all explain this to me. The man got the Afro beats. Hold on, I ain't. Hold on. The man got the Afro beats. The man got the Afro beats. Hold on. Let me show this here. The man got the Afro beats playing. Listen to this here.
Hey, what you call it, Mama?
Man, come on, man. This is, bro, come on, fam. Man, come on, man. Bro, like for real? This what we doing?
He couldn't put on no gospel music.
Nigga got Afro beats playing in the background. You know what I mean? Shakur poisoned us. Listen, you got Shakur Stevenson receiving death threats. He receiving death threats. As soon as they saw that video, yeah, man, goddamn, man, kid finna die. They had him hooked up. They had him hooked up to a ventilator machine, and he couldn't breathe on his own. They had the machine. But I'm looking like, goddamn, he looks so small and fragile. I said, goddamn, like this shit, this fucked up. And only to come to find out within 24 hours that nigga was able to get discharged. I'm like, what? I'm like, no, what happened? He got healed that fast? God,
I think it was. I think it was a joke, dog. I think it was a joke that went too far. I think Mama Hofield really ain't know where to stop, and he got on that big stage. And now, mind you, all right, if Ryan Garcia, if Jake Paul would have done something like this, they probably wouldn't have done it unless it was the main event. But he ain't even the main event. He ain't even on the main card.
This is the thing, right? I'm not doubting that he might have been sick or whatever. That's not the point. The point is all of the stuff that was said that led up to him being in the hospital. That's what people, not everybody, but some people seem to be missing. Bro, the context was, I'm in the hospital because Shakur Stevenson, masseuse, put some cream on me from SNAC that poisoned my son.
Yes.
We can't forget about that.
And then when asked about it, what kid said? Oh, we just trolling him. We like to do that. We just trying to get into his head.
I don't know what did the kid say that in the video?
Kid said that in the video. And then when they asked him about the rental cars, the boarding pass, and all this, passport and all that. Oh yeah, we just trying to get into Shakur head. That's all it was. We just trying to troll him. So when does the trolling stop? I guess now it does.
Yeah, it stopped. It stopped. It stopped. Bro, that's past trolling. Trolling is when you like making mockery of someone or whatever the case may be. That's past trolling. That wasn't even trolling, bro. That was just we just making up lies and excuses just in case we lose. You know what I mean? We know we got an excuse. Yeah, man, we lost, dog, because SWAT came to our apartment 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and they had my daddy outside in his drawers. It was cold. We got put in handcuffs. The po-po put pistols on us. Somebody planted drugs in our car. Somebody stole both of our passports and ripped the page out of my my passport and gave it back to me. Oh, let's see what has happened. Oh, you know, a masseuse mysteriously massaged me, and I got sick as soon, and I think it was Shakur Stevenson masseuse. You do know that Shakur Stevenson don't have a masseuse. He don't? Are you sure he ain't got no masseuse? Nah, it look like y'all just made that up. Yeah, no. It was Sniggity Snack Snack. It was Sniggity Snack. See, they put the Sniggity Snack on me, and I got shit from the Sniggity Snack. You do know. Y'all know who Victor Conte is, right? You get what I'm saying? And sending everybody on this wild goose chase, and I'm sitting there with my arms crossed like, this nigga full of shit.
Yes, that's what I was thinking too. Because I'm like, bruh, you to throw them names out like that, the way you did, blame everything on Shakur. Shakur is a bad man, but not like that.
Yeah, you listen.
You're not like that.
You know the crazy part about it? Hey, G, you don't even have to do this for Shakur.
No.
You ain't have to do all this for Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, you act like you were fighting Godzilla or King Kong or Megatron or Optimus Prime. You fight Shakur Stevenson. A guy who you sparred before. This wasn't even called for, fam. Yeah.
That part, it wasn't even called for, bro. Like the way Scofield fight already as it is, he had an edge up on him. He was bigger, he was more aggressive, he had less to lose. Bruh, the ball was in his court.
All right, shout out to G, man. Florida stand up. Salute, brother. Yeah, man. Everybody just wanna speed bump over that part. Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, he live. Don't worry about it. Bam. You get what I'm saying? No, man. No, that nigga got to be held accountable, bro. It is what it is. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of looking forward to seeing that fight. I kind of like the way much shit this nigga talking. This nigga talking a whole lot of shit, dog. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this nigga talking a whole lot of shit, boy. I'm like, I don't know, boy. I don't know. Talking a whole lot of flim-flam. It went from that. He went to receiving so much flack from everybody. This what he do. Hey, Foodie, check this out. This what he do. The nigga, well, I'm already blocked, but the nigga made all his posts private. Only approved followers can see Kid Austin's posts. It wasn't like this 2 days ago. I don't want nobody saying I post no more. I'm like, why? You know what I'm just saying? I don't want nobody saying I post no more now. You get what I'm saying? Cause I'm trying to say, dog, see, they be hating on us. They some haters, man. They be hating, fam. I'm trying to tell you, dog, they be hating. Hating on what? Yeah, man, you see all the stuff they saying at the bottom? Yeah, but what role did you play in it? Man, we ain't play no role in it, man. This one get me right. This one you know you got a nigga dead to the right. When they go to playing that I'm a father role, yeah, I'm a parent and this and that. And I said, oh, this nigga looking for sympathy. I'm a parent and you know, this is what parents do. So, you finna pull out the parent card. Oh, you pulling out the parent card. You know, and you know, I'm concerned. I'm a concerned father. So, because he know ain't nobody going to come out and argue against that. Well, yeah, man, what's wrong with him being a concerned father? No, man, he trying to play like he the victim. This nigga is the perpetrator. He the wolf that came in the three little pigs' cabins, destroyed everything, and then now sent back. The police don't care and got the wolf in handcuffs in the back of the police car. Man, I ain't did nothing, man. Yeah, you caught me in the house with the 3 little pigs, but that don't mean I was gonna do something, man. Man, I was just sitting there, man, just checking on the 3 little pigs, making sure they was all right. I was being a good neighbor. Man, why y'all got nigga, you are, you know, the boy that cried wolf. And this man is 52 years old, fam. Hell, Bill Haney don't do that. I mean, I don't know no boxing dad that do that. Like, he took it to a whole nother level. Hey, shout out to Miss Black Panther. Hey, he took it to a whole nother level. And now his promoter mad at him. But they asked Bernard Hopkins about the situation. He say no comment. But Bernard Hopkins don't even want to comment on it. Victor Conte called him out and said that, yeah, he was going to get sued for defamation. Now he got his, now she got her account private. Why don't Mama Hofield Sr. Make her own account instead of running her son's account. Bro, you can't make this up. Hey, shout out to Foodie. What did he say, Foodie? He said he's probably been legally advised not to say anything. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, Foodie. Shout out to Donnie T. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. What did he say, Donnie T? He said, what you say? He said, I've been away from boxing. Tell me you lying. They really said all of that, what you say, or you joking? Please be joking, man. Oh, he want to know if I'm lying.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Donnie T said that, please tell me you lying. I've been away from boxing. I want to know if you lying.
Come on, I'm telling you, I think this kid was losing. This is my assumption of the whole situation. I think this kid was struggling to make the weight class, and I feel like he may have tried last minute to make the weight, and he probably kind of had weight problems, and I think that was really the issue. But instead of saying that, they like to come up with all types of crazy stuff every day. So
yeah, lost.
It was more disappointing.
So Shakur get him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he was struggling to make weight, this and that, and instead of saying that you struggled to miss weight, you came up with all kind of stuff. The brother said, please tell me I'm lying. I got you.
Because I felt as though a lot of people did not want that fight. Like, a lot of people was like, why would you fight this guy? So, truthfully, I just was, giving him an opportunity because he been calling my name out his entire career. He been using my name to build himself up. So I gave him the opportunity, and now it's like, okay, I did this, and this guy basically slapped me in the face at the same time too, just because the opportunity was for you, bro. So I was gonna beat you up in front of the public and everybody was gonna watch, but truthfully, I wanted to, give you opportunity at making some big money too. So, truthfully, it was a slap in the face to me too.
Yeah.
Let's go. The brother said, "Please tell me I'm lying." Okay, brother. I want to hit you with the before I hit you with the ultimate receipt. I want to hit you with this.
Somebody stole my passport, the page of my passport. They set me up. What did you make about him not showing up? Pull out the fight. He like, somebody stole my passport, the page of my passport. They set me up. What did you make about him not showing up to the press conference?
I'm actually scared. Like, I'm actually scared that they not gonna show up to the fight, and I'm gonna go put in.
All right, let me go ahead and do this for the brother. Let me go ahead and do this for the brother right here, because it's only right. The brother said that, Coach, I've been away, I've been out of the loop for a while. Please tell me you lying. Please tell me, Coach, that this man ain't do this here. Please, Coach, tell me. Coach, tell me that ain't what happened, Coach. What's up, bruh? Shakur. Here you go, brother. What's my brother name? Donnie T. Donnie, here you go, brother. I got something for you. Fam. Here go the receipts. Shakur set us up. Bruh. He planted drugs in our car. Bruh. He sent SWAT to our hotel. Bruh. He stole our passports and ripped the pages out of our passports. Bruh. Hey guys, how you doing? Wait a minute. Oh, my hair is in my eyes. Wait a minute, my forehead. I'm going bald. I got the George Jefferson going in the front and my weave in the back, my man weave. Wait a minute, let me put my hair back. Anyways, hey guys, how you doing? My name's Mama Hofield. Bruh. And I just want to let our fans know that kid is doing fine. He's in the hospital right now. Bruh. In a hospital bed. I told you guys, I gave you guys chronological order. Bruh. And what happened? Shakur set us up.
Bruh.
He planted drugs in our car.
Bruh.
You know, he sent SWAT to our hotel.
Bruh.
You know, he stole our passports and ripped the pages out of our passports.
Bruh.
You know, he had somebody rub cream on, wait a minute, my hair's in my mouth. He had somebody rub cream on kid and he got sick. He's in a hospital right now.
Bruh.
Kid just had I think he had surgery, I'm not sure. You know, but right now I got the video camera showing.
Bruh.
You know, kid is in the bed right now. He's knocked out sleep.
And I am grateful that I made it here.
Time to expose them.
You know, we're trying to make this movie. You know, so we didn't duck Shakur. We're not afraid.
Bruh.
The fight is Saturday, but Shakur was so afraid of us that he did all of these things. He even told the police that we had, we was kidnapping, you know, children, which is not true. We don't do stuff like that.
Bruh.
Mole was in the camp because Shakur and them hired the mole.
Bruh.
He stole our passports. He ripped Floyd's passport. Floyd went to the airport to come to London for the meet, and they wouldn't let him on because they said your signature page is ripped out of your book.
Bruh.
Also stabbed the tires. We went through 4 rental cars.
Bruh.
3 Airbnbs.
Now it was like 5.
Bruh.
I didn't believe this person was the mole.
Bruh.
You know, because he was supposed to be a friend. They also called the cops.
Bruh.
The SWAT team come 3 o'clock in the morning, say we harboring kids. They got an out-of-state call, and I got police records to show all of this. Kidnapping kids.
Bruh.
So 3 o'clock in the morning, they got guns to Floyd's head, and they search the house and they find out that this is somebody prank. So then they make a report saying that people was trying to prank this guy so he can't make his flight. The day before the flight, somebody planted drugs in the car.
Bruh.
In our rental car, and they called the cops, said that a guy with dreads tried to run him over while he was doing drugs in the car.
Yo, I think we should plan this another time.
This nigga's scared.
So we wake up, the car alarm ringing, we go outside. I'm in my drawers saying, this my rental car. And they like, you just drove this car. Somebody a half an hour ago reported y'all. So they throw me in the car with cuffs on and they start testing these drugs.
Bruh.
The thing that saved me is the guy, the tow truck driver that was putting the car on thing. He felt the car. He said, this car haven't been driven in hours. It's ice cold.
Bruh.
There's no way this man drove this car 30 minutes ago. And so they took the cuffs off. They took the drugs. They apologized and they had a cop circling the block till we got on an airplane to make sure nothing else happened.
As far as I'm concerned, they ducked. That's a duck move because Mama Hofield been online talking all this gangster stuff about what they gonna do to Shakur. Then as soon as we got close to the fight, now is somebody framed me. They planted drugs in the car. I got pistol whipped. Somebody stole my passport. SWAT came to my house. Came to our hotel. He was saying all this stuff, and he's never said that before, ever before a fight. All of a sudden, you finna fight Shakur. You talked up on this fight. You're getting paid the most money that you've ever been paid before, and now this.
Bruh.
Mama Hofield and his son is a package deal. And I like Kid also, but Kid also ride with his dad, ride with his mama. Mama/dad, he's supposed to, I get that. And whatever his dad say, he ride with it. So guess what? Since whatever his dad say, he ride with it, guess what it is then? He in it too. True. He in it too. They ducked Shakur.
Yo, I think we should plan this another time.
This nigga's scared.
They got scared. They got cold feet at the end. That's what happened.
Bruh.
And they went to making up all kind of lies, scandalizing that man's name.
He like, somebody stole my passport, the page of my passport. They set me up. What did you make about him not showing up to the press conference?
I'm actually scared. Like, I'm actually scared that they not going to show up to the fight. And I'm going to go put in all of this.
Still?
Yes. All of this work that I'm putting in right now, I just feel like they looking for an excuse. Like, they looking for a way out. Like,
why? Why you running from $1 million?
I mean, I can't
He
tell
did the
you.
picture. I'm making my first $1 million. Why you running from that?
But why would you go make up a lie and say that I sent somebody to steal your passport?
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
I thought he said just a random person did it.
Nah, he said
you sent somebody to steal the page. Come on, bro.
To take it, he said basically somebody broke into his house and they ripped the page out of his pass. I swear, I'm not making this up. So now, like, it got me worried because it's like, are you gonna show up on Tasardi, or are you gonna say somebody stole your passport, or you gonna make up some type of excuse to why you're not coming to the fight?
Bruh.
Shakur. What you think was going to happen when Kid punches him in the stomach? You know, stop.
Bruh.
You know you can't do that. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, boy.
But this is what happened in camp. I even had to go to the hospital for anxiety.
Yo, I think we should plan this another time.
This nigga's scared. Because after the guns was at his head and stuff, my anxiety hit me bad. So they had to rush me to the hospital, everything.
Bruh.
So I got police reports and all this that I would show after the fight. So this isn't fiction. This isn't made up. This is what they do on their level. They try to infiltrate your training camps. They even got us kicked out of a gym. We paid for a private gym.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Found out the gym owner was friends with them, took our money and told us we could never come to his gym.
Bruh.
It was just like a lot to get through this camp. So we gonna make him pay when we get in that ring.
You know, it's just too much. He was so afraid of us
Bruh.
that he did all of these antics.
Yo, shout for season, man.
Now, let's forget the fact that since we've been boxing, we've never had anything like this happen.
Bruh.
But all of a sudden, we cried up on this fight. We begged for this fight. We finally got it. And right when the reality came true that we was getting this fight and the fight was going to happen Saturday, Shakur, he pulled all of these stunts.
I just feel like they looking for an excuse, like they looking for a way out.
And I am grateful that I made it here. Bruh.
I strategically am building the greatest boxer of all time.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You know, so I don't care what anyone says. We know that Shakur is not the real one. He ducked us. He ducked us by putting the police on us.
Bruh.
Putting SWAT on us.
Bruh.
Having me put in handcuffs.
Bruh.
In my undies. I couldn't find my hair wrap in order to wrap my hair.
Bruh.
You know, my locks, all of that stuff. We know for a fact that Kid is the greatest fighter of all time.
Yo, shout for season, man.
I told you that he would have beat Sugar Ray Robinson,
Bruh.
Floyd Mayweather,
Bruh.
Terrence Crawford,
Bruh.
Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson.
Bruh.
I just feel like they looking for an excuse, like they looking for a way out.
Devin Haney, all of those guys, we know this for a fact. He's so afraid of us that he ducked us, and now we're in the hospital.
And I am grateful that I made it here.
Man, look here, man. Now, there's a whole lot I can say about this here, but I'm gonna let it be known like this here. You know, the Scofields are ducks. Mama Hofield, you's a liar.
Bruh.
Mole was in the camp because Shakur and them hired the mole.
Bruh.
He stole our passports. He ripped Floyd's passport. Floyd went to the airport to come to London for the meet, and they wouldn't let him on because they said, your signature page is ripped out of your book.
Bruh.
Also stabbed the tires. We went through 4 rental cars,
Bruh.
3 Airbnbs.
Nah, it was like 5.
Bruh.
I didn't believe this person was the mole.
Check this out. Do you see how that nigga was telling that lie with a straight face? Well, they say, man, when Kid innocent. No, y'all, did you guys see when Kid say, no, it was like 5. Kid added to the lie. Man, Kid also, man, he innocent. No, he's not. He was lying with his daddy, sitting right next to him. You know, we went through like 4 rental cars. Kid say, no, it was 5. And I was like, are you sure? It could have been. I don't know. It might be Sham, Dad. Dad, holy man, it was 5. Oh, y'all think I'm lying? Y'all think I'm lying? Okay, cool. Y'all think I'm making it up, huh? Y'all think I'm making it up? Let's go back to it. Let's see.
Greatest boxer of all time.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You know, so I don't care what anyone says. We know that Shakur is not the real one. He ducked us. He ducked us by putting the police on us.
Bruh.
Putting SWAT on us.
Bruh.
Having me put in handcuffs.
Bruh.
In my undies. I couldn't find my hair wrap in order to wrap my hair.
Bruh.
You know, my locks. All the we know this one like this here. No, the Scofields are ducks. Mama Hofield, you's a liar.
Bruh.
Mole was in the camp because Shakur and them hired the mole.
Bruh.
He stole our passports. He ripped Floyd's passport. Floyd went to the airport to come to London for the meet, and they wouldn't let him on because they said, your signature page is ripped out of your book.
Bruh.
Also stabbed the tires. We went through 4 rental cars,
Bruh.
3 Airbnbs.
Nah, it was like 5.
Y'all heard that?
went through 4 rental cars, 3 Airbnbs.
It's like 5.
Oh, he's so innocent. Oh, he's so innocent. It's not him, it's not him, it's his poppy. No. It's both of them niggas. True. I just showed you the proof right there. Only to come to find out that this nigga lied. You dig? Let's get to the super chats. Shout out to Alpha. Hey, okay. Dropping out quarter of a dub. He said, do you enjoy Bivol style? Yeah, I do. Shout out to the Martin. Hey, okay. Dropping out $2 super chat. He said, Coach, like Hall & Oates said, say it isn't so. Yeah, say it isn't so, yeah. Shout out to Donnie T. Hey, okay. Dropping out $2 super chat. He said, this can't be life. Man, I'm at work crying. Bruh. Hey, shout out to my sister Foodie. Hey, okay. Dropping out quarter of a bam, dub on your boy. Hey,
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Hey, what you say, Foodie? He said, hey, Coach, did you see Shakur use that Tupac? This nigga scared from Juice on his IG? He be watching you too. Nah, you know what? I need to check that out. That video, yeah, you know what? I had no idea that video was going to take off the way it's taking off. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to front. On Instagram, that video have, let me see, I'm going to look at it right now. Yeah, I had no idea. I was just, on Instagram, that video has, where is it? 77,000 views. Stole our passports and ripped the pages out of our passports.
Bruh.
This is the analytics right here. Hey guys, how you doing? This video has 77,000 views.
My hair's in my eyes. Wait a minute, my forehead.
86% from people who don't even follow.
Going in the front and my weave.
So that means people been sharing.
Wait a minute, me put my hair back.
Anyways,
hey guys, how you doing?
Almost 60,000.
My name's Mama Hofield.
Bruh.
And I just want to let our fans know that kid is doing fine. He's in the hospital right now.
Bruh.
In a hospital bed. I told you guys. I gave you guys chronological order.
This little video
what happened
was going to be seen like that.
Shakur set us up.
Bruh.
It took me like planted drugs in our car.
It took me like 30 minutes to put it together.
He sent SWAT to our hotel.
And I did the video right before
he stole our passports and ripped the pages out of our passports.
And
he had somebody rub cream.
So I just went ahead and shot like
he had somebody rub cream on
took me like 10 minutes to shoot the video.
He's in the hospital right now.
It took me another 20 minutes.
Then I had to bounce it out. I think he had surgery. I'm not sure. But right now I got the video camera showing. Kid is in the bed right now.
So
he's knocked out sleep. Shakur set us up. He planted drugs in our car.
He
sent SWAT to our hotel. He stole our passports and ripped the pages out of our passports.
She said, you're going to have to use the wig more often, Coach. I think it's a definite winner.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, hold on. Sorry about that. Hey, what you say? Hey, she say, I had the audio still playing? Yeah, I didn't know I had the audio playing. Is it still playing now? It shouldn't be playing now. I don't think it's playing now. The audio should have been on stop by now. Let me see. All right, yeah, I don't hear it. Yeah, it don't stop. I don't hear it. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, you feel me? So, again, you know the crazy part about it? Hey, check this out. Check this out. The wig, right? It's a bald cap. It's a bald cap, and then you put the weave on top of the bald cap, right? I didn't even realize that it had the wrinkled lines. Hey, Foodie. Hey, I didn't even realize that it had the wrinkled forehead lines in the cap. And then when I looked at Mama Hofield, hey, hold on. When I looked at Mama Hofield, she got the wrinkles in her forehead. I was like, damn, this shit. I look just like the mother. I look just like her. I look just like her. I was like, I think that was. this shit. Hey, you know what? I might wear that for Halloween. Who you wear today? I'm Mama Hofield.
True.
Hey, listen, I might be Mama Hofield for Halloween. Stop it. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to BR. Hey, okay. Dropping out $2. Bam, super chat on your boy. He said another shit show starred the Americans. Man, look here, man. Bruh, hey, this right here, man. Lord have mercy, boy. Listen, you cannot make this up.
Shut that soft ass shit up. And the best man to win. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got to, man, shut that soft ass shit up.
It's the American way, baby. It's the American way. I said, if this nigga don't look zesty on this picture right here, like, this is some zesty shit. Like, and I'm just saying, you don't understand. Like, like we had SWAT hit us and, it was drugs planted in our car. Like, y'all, let me ask y'all a question. This is to all the black men in the audience. What black man do you know? Well, we know the nigga lied, but we just gonna go down the rabbit hole anyways. Police SWAT you. They find drugs in your car. The police finna take you to jail. They finna take you to jail because you got possession of drugs in your vehicle. And a detective by the name of the tow truck driver, the detective tow truck driver cracked the case. The police didn't think, what we gonna do now? We gonna take the hood of the car. You see what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, you and your son going to jail for possession of drugs. He don't even clarify what type of drugs it was. The tow truck driver came, let me put my hand on the hood of the car. Hey, officer, wait a minute, man. Man, you say that somebody reported that they were driving dirty. So a dude with dreadlocks was driving dirty while doing drugs in the car. Somebody reported that. Well, you know what? That can't be true because this car is ice cold. This car ain't been driven in a while. Police said, let me see. Oh, shit, you know what, tow truck driver? You right, fam. Tow truck driver, you right. You know what we gonna do, black man? Carla, hold on. We found these drugs in your car, but we know what we gonna do? We gonna let you go. Cause the tow truck driver felt the hood of the car. Bro, when he said that, I said, this nigga lying. Literally. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
I'm Fight Forward Talk. I've been on your channel quite a few times in the live chat, Coach, and I appreciate you having me on. Yeah, I can just say, if we're talking about the Scofields, that they must have some serious guarantee that they're going to fight Tank Davis, because why on earth would they jeopardize this opportunity against Shakur Stevenson, whether they were going to win or not? How could you, let's say it was a health issue because of a weight cut, how could you let anything affect you in the biggest fight of your life? It's beyond crazy. And then it's just topped off with Dubois pulling out because he's ill against Parker. The craziness never ends, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, Dubois pulling out because he's ill, and he very well may be ill. I have no reason to believe that Parker, what's my main name? Dubois pulled out because he's ill. Those are two different situations. According to what the I think the BBBOC, went ahead and say, look, you're not going to allow you to fight because he's saying that he's sick. So Kid Austin is saying that he's sick, telling them that, and they're like, well, damn, if you sick, dog, we can't have you fighting. Then he go to the hospital, stay there for some hours, get released within 24 hours. And the mama said that her son was poisoned by Shakur Stevenson because they rubbed some snack cream on him. So those are just two different situations. Now, yeah, of course, both of them are not fighting Saturday, but those are two different situations, bro. Two different situations.
Yeah, they're completely different. And I believe Dubois is ill, because why would he pull out of a big fight like this? I mean, this is a chance for him to make a ton of money. And yeah, what got me about the Scofields is that when the dad was coming out with all these crazy accusations, I thought, well, there's got to be some truth to what he's saying, and he's got to have at least some evidence, which he said he did have, because why on earth would you be coming out with all these crazy accusations with no evidence?
Well,
but then it turns out that they don't have any because now the dad's apologized. It's like, how can you come out? How can you say, hey, I've got evidence that they tried to kill my son, and then backtrack? That is the wildest thing.
Yeah, and it said right here, but right now he got his account. Now this is what was screenshotted prior to him making his account private. He said, in all due respect, we cannot blame Shakur or his team. After blaming Shakur and his team for why his son was in the hospital. I believe Shakur wanted to really fight Kid. The question is not Shakur wanting to fight Kid. He's there. The question was, did y'all really want to fight Shakur? Because Shakur is still there fighting Saturday. We wish Shakur and his team's success. After desecrating on his team, scandalizing their name, and telling lies on them, now you wish them success. I hope we can fight in the near future. Who in the hell gonna want to fight you in the near future? All things are forgiven.
I mean,
what do you mean by all things are forgiven?
Exactly. The only one who should be asking for forgiveness is you. You're the one who came out with these accusations. And, I mean, I just don't get it, man. Like why would the Scofield put anything chance? Like, let's say this was a health issue. Let's say that they got sick out of nowhere and maybe it was related to the weight cut. In the biggest fight of your life, which you asked for, like, the only reason the Scofields got this chance is because they pushed for the fight and Zepeda was occupied. When you, again, have the biggest fight of your life, you're not going to take any chances with the weight cut. So the idea that they mismanaged their weight cut is fishy to me. And then, to come out with the accusations
but who
and
said
then to
that,
say,
but who said they mismanaged
we've got evidence.
But who said they mismanaged the weight cut?
Well, some of the fans are saying that. Some of the fans are saying that they mismanaged the weight cut because that's why he got ill.
How do they know?
Well, that's why he had to go to hospital.
How do they know?
Well, I'm not saying that they did. I'm just like, why else would they go to hospital? They're saying it was a weight cut thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it was. I'm not saying.
I get exactly what you're saying, but my thing is, we haven't heard nothing. We haven't heard anything official.
Exactly.
We haven't heard anything official from Golden Boy or the Scofields that, look, this is the reason why I went in the hospital. This is what happened. We haven't heard anything official. So now people are speculating. It must be the weight cut. Maybe his baby mama got shot in her pinky toe. Maybe his cousin broke a leg at the one leg up contest at the strip club. Maybe Shakur, sitting the masseuse over there. Maybe Inspector Gadget, had a fight with Dr. Claw. Everybody's speculating, but guess who we haven't heard anything from as to what really happened? We haven't heard anything from Golden Boy, and we haven't heard anything from the Scofields.
Exactly, and I wonder, Coach, do you think that De La Hoya and Hopkins aren't saying anything because maybe they're embarrassed by this whole thing? Because some people are speculating that the Scofields they faked the entire going to hospital thing, and they faked the illness because they've got to call behind the scenes to fight Tank Davis next, and
who said that? Who said that?
I've seen a lot of American channels say this that maybe they're getting. Okay, I hear you.
You see, we're going to pull out of a fight where we're making $1 million to 4 days before we supposed to fight, because we got a phone call from Tank Davis' team that, don't fight Shakur the week of the fight. We going to fight, you get to fight us on the back end. And I'm like, okay, show me some receipts where that came up at. Like, people are literally just making shit up. Literally.
I agree with you. It sounds ludicrous, but why would the Scofield? Why would they jeopardize this? Again,
the only people who can answer that question are the Scofields. That's the answer. The only people who can answer that question is them. That's the answer. We haven't heard anything.
Yeah.
All right, well, listen.
Yeah, exactly. Right now there's nothing, and it just looks more and more fishy. I mean, I don't know what I'm not saying that I believe the rumor that they may have the Tank Davis fight. But
let me tell you something.
I keep coming back.
Where you from? You from New Zealand? Where you from?
Yeah, I'm calling you from New Zealand, man. I'm glad. I tried to call in yesterday, but it didn't go through. So
all right, you from New Zealand. Let me put you up on game. Yep. Don't believe nothing that comes from America when it comes to boxing. Any rumors you hear from Americans on social media, don't believe it. They lie all the time. They make up stuff to protect their favorite fighters. But the boxing fans over here online, they believe in putting their fighters in the witness protection program. They don't want to see their fighters have no tough fights. So if you hear a rumor coming from an American channel, YouTube channel, about, yeah, man, Tank, Kid also was going to be fighting Tank. That's why he pulled out. Don't believe it. 25 times out of 10, it's a lie. That's all they do over here on social media. They lie. Don't believe nothing no Americans say. Nothing. Don't believe no rumors. If you don't have anything actual or factual, meaning tangible, that you have proof that you can see it and it's well documented or whatever the case may be, don't believe it. But shout out to you, fam. We got other calls. Salute.
I hear you, brother.
All right. Yeah, these niggas be that's what they be doing. They be making up. They be making up all kind of stuff for their fighter. Now, see what he is, man. She you know what you got to understand is this what you got to understand.
But when you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. You know, when I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I wanted to, because I earned that right.
Man, these niggas be lying. They be lying so much, dog. These the same dudes. Hey, shout out to Candy Slim. Shout out to The Natural. My sister Foodie, Miss Black Panther. Shout out to Miss Connie. Dr. Paul Evans. These the same dudes that were talking about something, sign the contract. Yeah, man, Errol Spence had sent Terrence Crawford the contract, and he ain't signed it. Carla, hold on. Yeah, man, my 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, take whatever we give you. Listen, if you are a boxing consumer outside of the U.S., the most foolish thing that you can do online is to believe anything that's coming from American boxing YouTube channel or anything that the American boxing fans say online. If you listen to them fools, I'm trying to tell you, they're going to lead you down the rabbit hole. 25 times out of 10, they lying. They do clickbait over here in America. They don't show no receipts. And then the fans just make up all types of stuff in chats. And the content creators do it as well. They just make stuff up for the sake of clicks and views to satisfy a certain fan base or to dismerchify a certain fighter. Don't believe nothing. Don't believe no Ellie sucker nigga nutsack. Don't believe no she goes. And I'm going to just leave it at that. But there's some more I want to name, but I ain't going to say nothing. Y'all know who they is. Vagnons, you get what I'm saying? Like them, they'll take you down the rabbit hole and you'll get lost, bro. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Derek.
Derek, talk to me.
Yeah, hey, cool. I ain't gonna lie. Last caller, Coach, you can't make this shit up, but they really trying to protect kids. They was bringing up that same shit. Like, I was looking through that shit on the social media. They talking about, they was doing that. Bro, you can't make this up, bro. They keep protecting this kid, bro. All that shit is a duck, bro. In a hospital park, you had me crying. I ain't even gonna lie. This man laying on the bed like he had a surgery. Man. Or he had some type of asthma attack or some shit. That shit had me crying, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was in tears, bro. This is the way how they played it off. Though, Coach. Like, that's so crazy, bro.
Bro,
yeah, go ahead, Coach. You want to say something?
No, how the hell? I'm like, fam. Listen. He been the way he was laying in the bed. And then you got the Afrobeat music playing in the background. And he looked like he was like slumped. Like he was I said, is he in a coma? Like I was kind of worried. I'm like, damn, the motherfucker in a coma or something. Like he was in a coma. Yeah. And then guess what? Why would a father, if your child is laid up in a hospital like that, on their deathbed, why would you be there with a camera holding it up, video and filming them?
Hey, cool. You know what make it more funny? I read the comments, right? Yeah, this is one of the comments. I was one of the comments. This time it's gonna get well soon. They put all them get well soon, kid. I think it was on one of the Instagram posts. I read the comments. It was like, get well soon, kid. All these dumbass fans. Get well soon, kid. Shakur, duck. but they still think Shakur ducking. Like, you can't make this up, bro. They think Southpaw ain't shit, bro. This nigga Southpaw TV, but this nigga ain't shit, bro. I swear. They still think Shakur don't want to fight. Yeah, they talking about they believe that shit. That's crazy. They actually believe that shit.
Nah, this what it is.
That's my call, though.
All right, salute, fam. Hey, yeah, he talking about Southpaw. This what it is, right? This what it is. Nah, see, what it is this here. These niggas got to keep the narrative going. Like, confirmation bias, like, they lie so much, they're like, man, we got to keep lying, dog. I don't like that nigga Shakur. We got to keep lying. This is why you can't believe nothing. You can't believe that. Like, bro, if you believe anything Crack Paw say, if you believe, hold on. Crack Paw, that's a special needs baby. I think he in his 50s like me. That's a special needs baby. You believe anything Crack Paw say, listen. I ain't gonna, and again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but Crack Paw, H Money, Fagnon, Shigo, Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack. If that's where you get your information from, if that's where you get your boxing news from, yeah, man, she went one. I watching the Fagnon, and then I went over there to Crack Paw, and see, Crack Paw said, come to Chicago. So I went to Chicago, but then he picked the phone up. He said he was at his mama house, and then what Crack Paw said was Shakur ducked Kid Austin. How did he duck Kid Austin? Because what he did was he poisoned him, shot him with a rabies gun, and Kid had rabies for 24 hours. 24 hours for real? Yeah, you having the receipts on that? Man, I don't need no receipts. Just take my word for it. And then he went to the hospital. He was almost on his deathbed. So his daddy was recording the video, letting his fans see that this might be the last time y'all see Kid. But then come to find out, he had a miraculous recovery. He got kicked out the hospital, and now he okay. True. These niggas are remedial. And you got these remedial ass fans who listen to these motherfuckers, they're like, yeah, man, that sounds just about right. You know what? That kind of makes sense, dog. Let's see, 1 + 1 don't always equals 2. Sometimes 1 + 1 equals 15. You get what I'm saying? See, you got to know how to do math. And I'm like, oh my God, bro. I'm not finna be arguing with no remedial. Like, dog, listen. I know you on that Thorazine right now. You know, I know you on you finna go back home in that short yellow bus with the dark tinted windows. Hey, these are listen. The niggas that listen to Crack Paw be at home in the mirror like this here. They be doing that there. That's what them niggas be doing listening to Crack Paw. And then all the gangsters online, they coming from the Alphabet Boys or Ace Money. Yeah, nigga, what's up? You better not say nothing. I'm trying to tell you, boy, I'm skied up. Come to Chicago. Yeah, you's a bitch. Yeah, you better not say nothing in the chat. I'm trying to tell you right now. I got shooters, homie. You get what I'm saying? You're like, bro, like, fam. This where you get your boxing news from? Oh, okay. Carla, what's your name you calling from?
Boxing 504, New Orleans.
Boxing 504, talk to me.
Coach, what's good, Coach?
What's good, brother?
Look, man, I'm going to tell you like I told you on IG earlier. Scofield, that man needs psychological help, bro. You've been clowning that man, but you know what? He deserves it. Turkey bringing all these boys out, paying them all this money, you know, but it's exposing the clowns in boxing. And that's what we need, bro. We need to get straight back to boxing, all this clown shit.
Yeah.
So I like the way things are going, and big long time listening to your show, brother. First time calling in, just keep it up.
All right, salute, fam. Boxing 504, man. New Orleans, stand up. Yeah, man. I'm like, dog, you know, dog, they went too far with it, dog. They went too far with it. That's all it is. They went too far. But if you would have just said one thing, okay, we'd have looked at you crazy. But, dog, you went too far, dog. You went too far. You went on all different podcasts just making up shit. And every podcast you went to, it was something different. Every podcast he went to was something different. Yeah, man, they planted drugs in the car. Check. Okay, yeah, man, SWAT came to the house. Check. Yeah, man, I was in my drawers 3 o'clock in the morning and it was 30 degrees below. Check. Oh, yeah, they put us, they put a gun to our head. Check. Man, somebody broke in our house, stole our passport, and ripped out our passport pages and put it back in the house. Check. Yeah, man, Shakur got a masseuse. Well, he ain't got no masseuse, but he got a masseuse, and the masseuse rubbed some snack cream on me. They got the snack for Victor Conte. Check. And there's a whole bunch of people went online trying to tell you, dog. Call hold on. Yeah, that Victor Conte, dog, trying to tell you, dog. Yeah, Victor Conte. And I'm like, again, I ain't got no relationship with Victor Conte, but he came, he came on the show one time, he been on everybody else's show. But I'm like, yeah, man, he put that cream on him. And then only to come to find out, now you apologizing, half-heartedly apologizing, and then now you're retracting everything you said. You right here, how do I know? We got the receipt right here. Now you saying, hold on, let's go right here. It was snack. You know Shakur on that snack. Guess what? It was not snack. Please keep them and Victor out of this. Let's read that again. Floyd Kid Austin Scofield. It was not snack. Please keep them and Victor out of this. Wait a minute. You said that the reason why your son was in the hospital because Shakur Stevenson, masseuse, rubbed some cream on them that they got from SNAC and poisoned your son and they're in the hospital. So the only reason why people talked about Victor Conte and SNAC was because of you, sir. I mean you, ma'am, Mama Hofield. Mama Hofield, you brought up Victor Conte. You brought up SNAC. You brought up a masseuse. Shakur Stevenson don't even have a masseuse. Yeah, man, it ain't them. Y'all stop blaming them. Sir, if they blaming them or if we blaming them, we got it from you. We took your word for it, mama. Never trust a nigga who got 2 hairstyles in one. Never trust a nigga who look like George Jefferson in the front and the Predator in the back. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
How you doing, Coach? Is Glenn from Jersey.
Glenn from Jersey, talk to me.
How you doing, boy? Listen, just analyzing, what happened, how kid just pulled out the fight. Yeah. I mean, I feel like this whole thing was like a hoax in a way that, I think, Shakur made a good point when he said, I think, he was trying to get this clout, just to fight him. But then again, you turn down, your biggest payday of your life and, you just throw that away. But at the same time, I understand that, it could have been the weight cut that he couldn't make. And I feel like that, his father, just lying, instead of coming out the truth at first, just saying, being honestly like, you know what, my son couldn't make the weight, this and that. And then just basically, just lying and making up things, making Shakur look bad.
Yeah.
But then I wanted to tell you also, because yesterday I seen an interview on Fight Hype. I think his name is Marcos. I forgot his name. I forgot his last name. But anyway.
Vegas,
yeah. So he interviewed him. And this was yesterday. I heard the interview. And he was saying something about, he asked him, that was one particular question he asked him, so when they're moving forward, what do you want to do? He's like, well, fighting Shakur, we're not going to go that route anymore for the WBC. We're going to go for the WBA because... Who did
the interview?
Marcos, Fight Hype.
Yeah. Oh no. You talking about Fight Hub? But who was Marcos?
Yeah. Fight Hub. Yeah.
Who was Marcos interviewing?
Floyd Schofield Sr.
When? Yesterday?
It was yesterday. Yes, it was yesterday.
Yeah,
I said that it was around. It was yesterday in the afternoon. I believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
So he interviewed him.
I'm on that site right now.
He interviewed him. Yeah, he interviewed him and said that they're not gonna go the WBC route. They're gonna go for the WBA. And supposedly he said that he's the mandatory fit for Tank. But I don't even think Tank can give him that fight. You know what I'm saying? For what he did, for the shit that he did, he pulled. I don't think it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, what we going to do? Coach? Yeah, we going to WBA because Tank got the man. Come on, fam. Come on,
Coach,
man.
Listen, Coach, I honestly don't think that Tank will even give him the time of day for that fight, Coach. You know what I'm saying? I just think that it's crazy that, you turn around, now you're going to go for the WBA route and go for the Tank fight, but you couldn't fight Shakur. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I think, like you said earlier, I think they had cold feet, and I think he understood that, his son was ready to fight Shakur. I think that, honestly, I don't think the fight would have been fair, to be honest. I think Shakur would have made him look average at best. Because the last 2 fights that Scofield had, he wasn't really good. He had 2 fights that didn't even look that well. And I don't think he's ready for that fight anyways. But De La Hoya nailed it, saying that the kid wasn't ready. The father took it upon himself, and basically said, you know what, he's ready. We're gonna do it. And they dragged this out, to 3 days before the fight, just to cancel the fight. Man, that's just bad for business, man. To be honest, Coach. That's all I got to say. But
all right, salute,
besides
fam.
that, man, you got a good show. Thank you, man.
All right, salute, fam. Shout out to Glenn from Jersey. Bro, I'm trying to figure out where these stories is coming from. Yeah, man, see what it is. See what really going on. See, y'all don't understand. There's a deep plan behind all this stuff. See what it was. Tank, he really got Tank in the cut. And I'm like, people just making shit up. They making shit up, fam. Like, literally. I never trust a nigga with 2 hairstyles. Listen, Mama Hofield is the only transvestite I know that when they go to the barbershop, they go to the beauty salon at the same time. They got a barber and a hairstylist doing their hair at the same time. Like, nigga, how do you get an edge? You get what I'm saying? You looking like Predator in the front, looking like George Jefferson in the front, but the Predator at the same time. And then you got the weave, hold on. My locks, I have my locks here and this and that and yada, yada, yada. I'm talking about your shit leaning back like Fat Joe in the Terror Squad. I said, you know what, dog? You know what? Should have known better. You can't trust a nigga with 2 hairstyles. Like, how you got 2 hairstyles in one? This is my hairstylist and this is my barber. Your barber? Yeah. Why you need one? Yeah, see what it is I get my little fade on the side and, then, right here, I'm trying to save a little bit of hair right there, and then, right then I get my braids and stuff like that, my locks and, you know what I mean? And I'm just a Mama Hofield, why are you laughing at me, coach? Stop it. Why are you laughing at me? It's not funny. I'm trying to tell you, my son is the greatest fighter of all time. Everyone knows this. You know Shakur Duck does. Hey, that's how the whole ass nigga talk. You know Shakur Duck does. You know that. How do you think my son got in the hospital? I don't know, tell me. You're smart. You're a reporter. You're supposed to do your job. Sir, I'm not here to play these semantics, Mama Hofield. How did he get in the hospital? You know how. What do you think? You're a smart guy. What do you think? You're a reporter. Do your research. Okay, I'm gonna do my research. Well, you lied and said Shakur poisoned you. That was a lie. You said they had a masseuse. You don't have a masseuse. You lied and said you got swatted. That's a lie. You lied and said that Shakur cut your tires. You went through 4 rental cars, and your son interjected and said it was 5. You lied and said that they handcuffed you, and they accused you of kidnapping kids. You lied and said they found drugs in the car, only to have the police let you go, let a black man go who had drugs in his car, in his undies, 3 o'clock in the morning. And the reason why they let you go, because they believe a tow truck driver, you know what I mean, felt the hood and felt that your car was cold, so they let a black man go who had a car full of drugs. True. Stop. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
My name Jay. I'm calling from Fort Pierce, bro.
Jay from Fort Pierce, talk to me.
Yeah, this just a case of somebody being so damn crazy, putting their damn ass over, bending over and getting kicked in the ass. That's all that is.
Yes, sir.
When you was up there telling him the right thing, he should have listened. But he didn't. That's a black man grabbing power. And, sometimes stuff backfire on us.
Yes,
Our mouth for fried chicken if we let it. But, that's how things is. We can humiliate ourselves. But one thing about us, we got a big power of not seeing our wrong still. And I wonder where this man sees wrong. Because that dude, Oscar, that's where his problem was. Oscar told him, don't do that. Your son going to have a mouthful of fish, man. That man, he going to punish your son. And he could kill your son. And he said, I told you. And that's a black person saying, I'm saying, man, I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And he did what he wanted to do. He didn't listen to the reports. He didn't listen to anything. And he talked himself into something. Oscar told him, say, hey, I'm going to break my foot off of your ass if this fight go forward and that boy lose. Because I got bigger plans for that boy.
Mm.
And, you know, being a black man, he said, man, I don't want to hear that. I'm going to do what I want to do. But you told him he should have been a damn magician and said, hey, that man right. He should have listened to you. But you know what I'm saying? That's us.
Well, this is the thing. Like, it's something you said. Like Mama Hofield is such a narcissist, bro. Like, and his ego is huge. He's never wrong. Like, if you watch any interview he's done, you know, she know everything. We know my son, he knows the 5 styles of Kung Fu. He knows the Drunken Master, the Crouching Tiger, Wax On, Wax Off, Mr. Miyagi, Bruce Lee, Bruce Leroy, Chuck Norris. Let's see, my son is a black, we got all these goddamn styles. This nigga talking like the Tiger style. You remember, I don't know how old you was, but you remember back in the day we used to watch Kung Fu Theater?
Yeah.
Used to watch Kung Fu Theater, right? And you got the old wise men, you know, in the Kung Fu, and they like, so, Jay, you think your skills are better than mine? Hey, you want to try to battle me? Hey, come on, I'll show you. Meet me at the Wing Wing Ping Ping Pain School at 3 o'clock. And then we sitting there, right, you know, and we listening to these old wise men on old Kung Fu Theater, you know, my style is impeccable. You know, this is Tiger style. You know what I mean? This is Crouching Tiger, Striking Cobra. You know, this is the leg sweep. I can do the Golden Butterfly. This is the Drunken Monkey. You know what I mean? So I'm like, when I'm listening to this fool, he sound like one of these Negro Damas Kung Fu masters that taught his son all the styles of. I'm like, man, come on, man.
Hey, but I got one better. He like that pimp that you always play with the shoe broke and the damn fish bin, and he run around the corner and find out he ain't who the fuck he say he was.
Yeah.
That's the type of thing that is. The man follow his own advice and he take therapy.
Yeah, man.
Black people don't take therapy. They listen to each other. So where the hell he went wrong at?
No, he just like yes men around him. They like yes men around him, man. Like some of these dudes, they just want yes men around them. If you ain't saying what they want you to say, like, you know, like, yeah, you supposed, like the nigga literally told me, you supposed to, when you on your show, it's your job to educate the people on Kid. You saw him spar. You saw what he was able to do. I'm like, yeah, I did see him spar. Yeah, I did. Okay, well, you saw what he was able to do. I'm like, well, you know, he sparred, but I mean, it was all right sparring session. You out like he did some hell of a shit. You saw him do the crane kick. You saw him do the drunken monkey. You saw him. You was there. And I'm like, okay, like, what is this nigga talking about? Because his interpretation of what happened and then what really happened is 2 different things. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, you told me that Kid is the greatest fighter that you've ever seen. Well, I didn't tell you that. I'm sitting there like, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, did I say that? I'm like, no, I ain't say no dumb ass shit. I know goddamn well I ain't say no dumb ass shit like that. You did say that. I have you on camera. All right, but show the camera. Show the video footage of Coach Malachi saying that your son is the greatest fighter I ever seen. Show the video. Listen, I'll pay you whatever you want. Mama Hofield, show that video, please. Cause you know I got receipts. I got videos.
Exactly.
And I drop them. So you show your video,
exactly.
I show my video. Anyways, but Jay, I got another call. Salute to you, fam. 4 pills, stand up. Yeah. You know that. Man, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Caller, what's the name you calling from?
Ed from H-Town.
Ed from H-Town?
Yes.
Ed, talk to me.
Man, I tell you, man, how does one even recover from this, coach? Imagine the conversation that Oscar, Turkey, all in a round table talking to Mama Hofield about this. Imagine how awkward that conversation is going to be. This guy has tainted his son's image. How does one even come back from something like this?
Man, bro, you know, it's Mama Hofield gonna come up. Like, bro, you can never, let me tell you something. This is something my mother taught me a long time ago, right? You can never correct a wrong if you don't realize that something is wrong. Like, okay, something is wrong right here. But if the person that's in error is so arrogant, so cocky, so bullheaded, and such a pathological liar that they refuse to acknowledge their own bullshit, you can't correct it. I remember he was on my show, him and his son, Mama Hofield and his son say, yeah, you know, my dad is even in I have the video. I'm gonna drop some snippets of that in the interview. I'm gonna revisit that. You know, my dad is even in therapy. What you in therapy for? They said this on this show. You know, yes, you know, my dad was, you know, I convinced my dad to go to therapy. Yeah, you know, I'm in therapy right now. I'm in therapy. What you in therapy for? Woman beating? We know you're a woman beater. We know that. So are you in therapy for beating women? What you in therapy for? Are you in therapy for lying? What you in therapy for? Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I keep it up, coach. Karma is so real. I remember that time they came up on your show, and man, now they're getting what they're getting. So appreciate the show, coach.
Salute, fam. H-Town. Yeah, nigga, listen, nigga want to drop video. We can drop videos. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, coach? It's Jerry.
Jerry B. Moore, stand up, fam. Talk to me.
You know, about the wreck some shit. Okay. I agree with a lot of what you're saying, right?
Yes, sir.
But at the same time, what's his name? Kid Scofield. He what I think is he's a fighter that doesn't have an advisor. He doesn't have someone advising him on how to move in a PR sense. So he's kind of doing it on his own. I think he couldn't make the weight, and instead of letting the story be that he couldn't make the weight, he's using every ounce of clout due to the magnitude of the event and Shakur Stevenson's name to a lesser degree, to get people to click and get people to lick. And the hard reality is he may be right by doing that, because if it's just he missed the weight, that's going to get a little bit of headline and people are going to talk. But him creating controversy, that's where we're at as a society. It's not what's true. It's not what actually happened. It's how many people will click on and pay attention to the headline. And Ryan Garcia is a perfect example of that. And Scofield, while I feel like, you know, I agree with you, you know, there's a lot of fugazi there, but that he's playing the media, he's trolling, and he's doing the things that in today's society, where a man can be a woman just because he says he is, this type of stuff is more marketable than the standard, I missed weight, I can't make a fight. You feel me on that, coach?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but this is the thing, though, Jerry. How does it? Oh, hold on. Let me answer this. Let me answer this question because I don't want to forget. You said that you think that he's not getting, you know, like the proper. He doesn't have a. What you said, Jerry? Scofield doesn't have a.
Like PR management,
PR person.
You know how to market himself.
This is the problem. This is the problem. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because, but what I know, when I was there in San Antonio at their house and stuff like that, I spoke to Cameron Davies, the one who put them on in the boxing and stuff like that, the facility that they train at, and then he the one got them to deal with Golden Boy. With someone like the father, Schofield Sr., he won't allow the kid Austin to get other trainers or get other PR people. He handles, he runs everything with the iron fist. He is the PR. That's why he's the
Yeah,
one
I
controlling.
believe that.
That's why he's the one that's doing all. It's not Kid Austin that's doing the tweeting. It's the father.
His
So
daddy.
you
Yeah,
get what
I
I'm
get
saying?
that.
So
Yeah.
when you got someone that has an ego like that, is such a narcissist, no one can get in. No, he's not going to let anyone in, and that's what's going on, fam. I'm not guessing. I'm telling you what I know. That's what's going on, and that's what.
No, I believe you, brother. But what I'm saying is, they might not be at a fair financial status to pay an advisor for that. That's usually for a higher end fighter, because the fighters don't know. They don't really know. But what I'm saying is, I got an old school mentality where, like, that's kind of in agreement with what you're saying. Fugazi is Fugazi. But what I've seen in the last several years, at least the last 10 years, is that shit it don't work anymore. It's antiquated. Nobody talks about it. What they talk about is, this guy claims he got poisoned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, what we talking about now? You talk about the drama and this and that, but that's that's pretty much where it's at, though. That's where it's at, Jerry.
You know what I'm saying? And even with this guy not having paid management for PR, what used to work don't work nowadays. And it's messed up because I don't like it. I rather it was more up on the table. What is what is. But that ain't exciting nobody. And so, in totality, if this guy couldn't make the weight, what he did is he took full advantage of every piece of what he could to, he's back and forth. They poisoned me. They stabbed my car tires. It didn't garner that much talk, but it garnered a lot more talk than him saying nothing and just missing the weight or not making the pre-weigh-in and not being the story. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not supporting that, and I'm not saying that I'm supporting that, but I like Scofield. I hope he bounces back. Part of me thinks he messed up, though, because, this is the Turk card, and you backing out basically last minute. That don't seem to be, like, the best. I guess we'll see, So, good luck to him, and good luck to Shakur Stevenson in his fight with the short-notice opponent.
All right, shout out to Jerry. Yeah, see, the thing is, this is the thing, right? Bro, how does this help you? Like, my whole thing is, what's the point? Like, what's the end game? How does this help you? Like, everything you did, you went through this training camp, did A, B, C, and D. You talked up on this fight. You went Saudi Arabia, and just to do this? As I said before, it was all of the things that led up to him not being able to fight this Saturday. We can't ignore that. Fact of the matter is, okay, let's say you did this for drama. You did this for clout. Like, what did you benefit out of it? You're receiving negative press. You have become infamous now. Not famous, infamous. When people think of Kid Austin, they think of Duck. They think of, man, your daddy, your Mama Hofield lied. That's what they think about. Literally. You sabotage. Bro, this is the equivalent of running a race. And then, but right before you get to the finish line, you drop the baton. Let's say you're running a relay race, right? And they gave you the baton, and you got the fight with Shakur, and you taking off. You getting it. All I got to do, as soon as I fight this dude, I'm gonna get my highest payday. And then you drop the baton, turn around, pick the baton up, and start running the other way. Running away from the finish line. And everybody trying to figure out, my nigga, okay, why are you running away from the finish line? When I see where it was Sniggity Snack, it was Victor Conte, it was Shakur Stevenson masseuse, it was Crab in the Bucket referee. They put drugs in the car. I was in my drawers 3 o'clock in the morning with handcuffs on. They put guns to our head. We got swatted. My passport got stolen. They ripped pages out my passport. My baby mama broke her pinky toe. My cousin broke her kneecap doing the one leg up contest. My sister got hurt doing the butterfly. My cousin did this. Doggone Shakur sent the feds to our house. The FBI came by. The CIA was telling us, the Department of Homeland Security planted bugs in our suitcase. And I'm like, and then the nigga said, I had to go to the hospital because I had anxiety. I said, oh, this nigga got scared. I won't even say Kid Austin got scared. I think the daddy got scared. Cause he seemed like he paranoid. He seemed like mentally don't seem like he all there. Like he seemed like he the smartest guy in the room, but the dumbest guy in the room at the same time. Like, how can you be the smartest and the dumbest guy in the room at the same time? You smarter than everybody, you know more than everybody, but you do the dumbest shit out of everybody. you get what I'm saying? Hey, like literally, you do the dumbest shit. Well, what you say, Tila? Tila said, you so smart, she dumb. Yeah, exactly. That, you know what, hey, Tila, that's my mama used to say that. She used to tell my brother that. She said, boy, and she used to tell me that. She said, boy, you so smart, you stupid. You know so much that you don't know a goddamn thing. You know what I mean? She said, you so smart, you stupid. Hey, Tila. Hey, shout out to the Jessica. My mama used to tell me that because I was a real sarcastic kid. I knew everything when I was younger. Couldn't tell me nothing. I knew everything. I had an answer for everything. She said, boy, don't you know I've been on this planet longer than you? She said, I got an advantage over you. I've been your age before. You ain't never been my age. So I have something called experience. I have experienced certain things in life that you haven't experienced yet. So when I tell you something, son, I'm telling you from experience. I'm trying to get you to avoid something. You couldn't tell me nothing. She said, boy, you so smart, you stupid. You know so much that you don't know a goddamn thing. Guess what? Mama was right. True. Mama was right. Daddy was right. Uncle Benny was right. Aunt Pauline was right. Aunt Dot was right. Aunt May was right. Uncle Romy was right. Uncle Virgil was right. Uncle Charlie was right. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, listen, everybody, all of them was right. Hey, when you a young fool, you think you know more than the old folks. When you're a young fool. You think you know more than the old folks. Yeah, listen, young people, we know everything when you're young. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to my sister Foodie. Hey, okay. I read that already. You said something about Shakur used the Tupac. Oh yeah. You know what? Foodie, can you send that if you have it? Can you send that to me? I think I saw it. I'm not sure. I think I saw it, but I'm not sure. But thank you for letting me know that. Shout out to BR. He said another shit show starring the Americans. Yeah, pretty much. Shout out to Virtuoso. Hey, okay. Dropping out quarter of a dub. He said Mama Scofield, Mama Hofield. Next excuse is going to be that his son went into his purse and mistakenly popped a Midol thinking it was a Tic Tac, and that's how he got sick. Bruh, like, you know what? You might be right. Shout out to Tula Vista Vibes. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. What it say, family? Say you play stupid games, you receive stupid prizes. They just diluted the brand and reputation. Thanks, Coach. I mean, I appreciate you.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Mr. Nice. Hey, okay. Dropping out quarter of a dub. What to say, Mr. Nice? He say facts. And when our children acting up, they say you getting it up. They say you getting it all back. I be like, Mom, chill. No, you know what the thing is this here. What kids are going to learn as you get older, there's something called consequences. Consequences and repercussions, right? For every action, there's a reaction, right? So whatever decision that we make in life, it comes back tenfold. But bro, there's nothing like when you're dealing with a fool. And when people say these boxing dads are tripping, right? All boxing dads are not created equal. You have some good boxing dads out there. And you can't paint all of them with the same brush. You have Errol Spence's dad is in his life. But Errol Spence's father never stops being his father, but he let his son be his own man. He supports his son quietly, walking with him and everything. And he's not the guy that's in the front. Terrence Crawford father. He don't do no talking. He right there, be at all the fights. You know, with the mama, like y'all probably even notice the dad. That's how quiet he is. You don't even notice the daddy. His father. And his father, good guy. Got a lot of love for his dad. You get what I'm saying? What other fighters got their fathers in their lives? Virgil Ortiz. I don't even know if I ever heard his dad say anything. I think he might have did an interview or two, to be fair, but really, I can't even think of what he looks like. What other boxing dads out there? Oh yeah, Abdullah Mason's dad, Valiant Mason. Valiant Mason, one of the nicest human beings you ever want to meet. He's a Muslim brother, very peaceful, very pious and poised, very smart, walk with a big stick. You get what I'm saying? Like he ain't no pushover. But it's mamas like this. It's mamas that they have, the boxing moms. So we have the boxing dads, and then we have the boxing moms. The boxing moms, you know what I mean? The he-she's of boxing, they seem to be doing too much. They seem to be doing too much. Bozy Ennis, yeah, Bozy Ennis. Then you got the he-she, then you got the, some of these dads, they want to be famous. Some of these dads, they want to be famous. And I noticed that. When I say some of these dads, I'm only talking about two. It's two that want that, it's like they the rapper. They want to be all in the videos, singing, dancing, diddy bopping. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, okay, I was listening to Christine last night, right? Boxing with Christine. I'm listening to Christine last night, and she spoke about this subject matter that we're talking about right now, and she said, man, I remember the time I had Kid Austin on for an interview, and his mama was right there with him. And every time she asked Kid Austin a question, mama answered the question. Hey, so Kid, who is it that you want to fight next? Let me answer that. Well, what we want to do next is, we want to fight Shakur, but Shakur is ducking. We told him to send the contract. This nigga go to rolling his neck like a hoe, flipping his hair back. Wait a minute. Yeah, we told him to send the contract. Right now, we are currently #1 in the WBA, and we're next in line to fight Tank. Okay, well, if you're next in line to fight Tank, why you chasing Shakur? Because we want to let everybody know we want all the smoke. So now, we're still #1 in the WBA, and we're going to fight Tank. Now, if you Tank Davis, why would you even fool with these fools after seeing what they did with Shakur Stevenson? Like, okay, like niggas just go to making shit up. They just go to making shit up. Literally. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, you feel me? So, it's like, yeah, man, now he had something set up in the cut. How do you know, sir? Well, what you mean, how do I know? This is the only logical explanation. The only people who know what the explanation is Golden Boy and the Hofields. When they asked Bernard Hopkins, hold on, let me show y'all how messed up this is. What B-Hop at? Let me show y'all how messed up this is. What B-Hop? Let me show y'all B-Hop. What Bernard Hopkins at? They asked Bernard Hopkins, they say B-Hop. Yeah. What happened? What happened with Kid Scofield? And he said no comment. This nigga said no comment. Oh, let's put it up. Hey, that nigga say no comment.
Situation with Scofield.
No comment.
No comment?
You got to talk to Oscar about that.
Okay, fair enough. This has been called.
Here answering.
Bernard, we spoke to Eddie Hearn recently in the last hour. He about the situation with Scofield.
No comment.
No comment?
You got to talk to Oscar about that.
Okay, fair enough. This has been called.
Here answering.
Bernard, we spoke to Eddie Hearn.
I nigga say no comment. He said, hey, Jamie. He said no comment. He did no comment. Hey, man, ain't got nothing to do with that, dog. Dog, I'm trying to tell you, dog. I ain't got nothing to do with that, fam. You got to talk to Oscar about that, bro. Man, I don't know what's going on. You think, listen, hey, shout out, hey, Tila, you think, doggone, you saw the look on his face? You think Bernard Hopkins don't know what's going on? Hey, Tila, yeah. Well, what happened with Mama Hofield and Kid Austin? Oh, no comment. I don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. No, I don't know nothing, dog. I'm trying to tell you, dog, like, you know. But ain't you one of the part owners of aren't you one of the part owners of PBC of Golden Boy? Yeah, dog, I ain't got no comment, dog. You got to talk to Oscar about that, dog. Just talk to Oscar about that. Bernard Hopkins, you know it's something when Bernard Hopkins is at a loss of words. Bernard Hopkins is never at a loss of words. That's the talkingest mofo I've probably damn near ever seen. Bernard Hopkins go to philosophizing. Yeah, see, what it is what you got to understand is this. When you step inside a square circle, it's life or death. And when I was a fighter, I looked at every square inch of the ring, from how tight the ropes were to how strong the turnbuckles were. When I walked on the mat, I wanted to know, was it soft, no diddy, or hard? Because if it's soft, then that means it'll slow me down or slow the other fighter down when I'm moving in the ring, inside of the ring. And who does that? And who is that advantageous to? You see what I'm saying? When I fought Oscar De La Hoya was the golden boy. Even though we're friends and partners now, but when I hit him with the body shot, I had no idea that, I knew when I landed the body shot that would be the one. Carla, hold on. Bro, like Bernard Hopkins always has something to say to a question. This one, he said no comment. No comment. Carla, what's the name where you calling from? You the last call.
Hey, Coach, it's Jerry from St. Pete.
Jerry from St. Pete, talk to me.
Hey, it's a shame. I see a lot of people saying, I don't know, they're blaming Shakur somehow for, for what happened. And they're saying, he's not, they shouldn't be scared because he's pillow fisted. But I mean, I know you watch a lot of old fights. Coach Charlie Burley, I'm sure you heard of him. He was pillow fisted, and nobody wanted to fight him. But a little off topic, Coach. This fight coming up this weekend. What's his name? Israel and Ortiz. This for all the listeners. I think it's a great time to put your money on a fight because they got people got it as even, but I got Israel, stopping Ortiz. But that's all I got for you, Coach.
Absolute, fam. Hey, you know what? All jokes aside, bro. All jokes aside, I'm looking at this fight card, bro. That Israel Madrimov and Virgil Ortiz fight, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. I like Virgil Ortiz. I do. I like Virgil Ortiz a lot. But man, I might be leaning towards doggone Madrimov on this one here, fam. Bro, like this matchup right here, Israel Madrimov versus Virgil Ortiz, man, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. Like this ain't no, this, bro. Let me tell you something. That's gonna be Virgil Ortiz's hardest fight, just on paper. Me looking at it, I'm like, man, that dude got a lot of experience, international experience. Yeah, he ain't got a bunch of pro fights, Madrimov, but he got a lot of amateur fights. That motherfucker, he can fight. He can bang, or he can box. You get what I'm saying? He got a good mid-range game as well. He has a good mid-range game. A really, really good mid-range game. There's some good fights on this card. I'm hearing Martin Bacoli has replaced Daniel Dubois. I'm not mad at that. If Martin Bacoli replaced Daniel Dubois and he's fighting Joseph Parker, how can you be mad at that? I'm not even mad at that. Right? I'm not even mad at that fight right there. If Daniel Dubois is fighting, if Joseph Parker is fighting Martin Piccoli, that's the replacement. I'm not even mad at that. I'm not even mad at that at all. Not that fight right there. I'm going for the old man again. I went for Beterbiev the last time, so I'm going to go for Beterbiev again. Although I would not be surprised if Bivol wins. Because this is a 50-50 fight. Dimitri Bivol and Beterbiev, this is a 50-50 fight. I mean, the first fight was the first fight was close, this and that, yada, yada. This fight can go either way. So this is a toss-up. But I'm riding with Beterbiev. Shakur should beat Padley. Should beat him. Adames versus Shiraz. We're going to do a live show on all of these fights tomorrow. The main event in particular, but all of these fights. Zayli Zane versus Caballero. I ain't mad at this fight right here, dog. I am not mad at this fight. Big Bang Zane and Ajit Caballero. I'm not mad at this fight. I'm not. I'm not mad at this fight at all, bro. At all. Botsy versus Smith. Hold on, we got one more call. We got one more call. Hold on, I'm trying to. Hold on. Hold on, caller. You the last call.
And what's up, Coach Cherry? 2 times.
All right, Jared, talk to me.
Daniel Dubois is off the card. What happened?
Yeah, he got sick.
Man. Damn.
But Martin Piccoli is taking his place.
Okay, well, that's a good replacement.
Yeah, that's a damn good replacement.
But damn, I was just about to say, this card, stacked card, you know me. I'm up and down on Turk, right? But man, you cannot complain about this card, man. For $25, I think it is. Lots of good matchups, man, from top to bottom. You know, right? The main event and the Ortiz fight is enough to make for a good card.
Yeah.
Much less the other matchups. And initially it was going to be Stevens against Scofield. That's a good fight. And then Dubois against Parker. That's a real good fight. What's his name? Kobe. He's the one that beat Anderson a little while.
Yeah, Martin
back,
Piccoli.
right?
Yeah, he beat Jared Anderson. Yeah, knocked him out. Stopped him.
Yeah. That's a good fight. But yeah, man. Dang, I didn't know. Daniel Dubois. That just broke today.
Yeah, happened today.
Man, I was picking Dubois to win that fight. Piccoli, I don't know. I don't know who I would pick there, but I think I was picking Daniel. Daniel's on a real streak, and I'm in the crowd of people that believe that body shot he hit Usyk with was a fair, clean shot right to the pit of the stomach. Did it land on his belt? Yeah, but his belt was high. If you look where the punch landed, that punch landed right in the pit of his stomach. Now, these things happen quick, and refs are human, and they can miss it. And that's what I think happened. The ref just missed that, man. That was a legal body shot. Now, the very next round, Dubois took a insignificant punch to the eye, and it looked like he quit. And I was like, damn, bro, I know you're not winning, but you don't need to quit like that. But I heard from his promoter, what's his name, Frank Warren, Daniel Dubois had a broken eye socket in that fight. That's why that insignificant punch caused him to retire. Because a broken eye socket in boxing, 90% of the time means the fight is over. There's been a few fights. Yeah, there's been a few fighters that have fought through unwisely with a broken orbital, the bone that surrounds your eye. But usually that means the fight is over. That's why Dubois took a little shot. He had taken much better shots during the fight, but that one was enough to end it because his eye was broke, right? I like Daniel. I would have picked him. Anyway, thanks, Coach.
Salute, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I listen, fam. See, this is what I'm saying, right? See, these Riyadh season cards, Bro, they match you tough over here. These real season cards, they match you tough. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know. This gonna be, this gonna be a hell of a fight right here. This gonna be a hell of a fight right here. Literally, this gonna be a hell of a fight. Anyway, let's give everybody a round of applause. Let's give a shout out to all of the super chatters. Shout out to Mr. Nice. Hey, okay. Shout out to La Vista. Hey, okay. Shout out to Virtuoso. Hey, okay. Shout out to BR. Hey, okay. Shout out to my sister Foodie. Hey, okay. Shout out to Donnie T. Hey, okay. Shout out to the Martin. Hey, okay. Shout out to Alpha. Hey, okay. Let's see. Shout out to Walter Vaz. Hey, okay. Shout out to Mr. Calderon, 93. Hey, okay. Shout out to Big Tay Tay. Hey, okay. And shout out to Big John Doe. Hey, okay. Let's give the super chatters a round of applause. Hold on. Look like we got a cash app. Shout out to Jamie. Dropping our $2 cash app. He say Jesus held him. Get up and walk to daddy. Okay, shout out to Jamie for the cash app. It is what it is, fam. I just sit back, man, call it the way I see it. As I said before, and this is the way I was taught. If you're loud and wrong in public, you have to be just as loud and right with your apologies. You don't scandalize people's names, talk bad about them. That's just like me yelling, screaming, scandalizing Legacy name or scandalizing Foodie name and doing all of this only to be found out that I'm a liar and I'm wrong. I don't got caught with my hand in the cookie jar. The gig is up. So what I should be doing is going on an apology tour. I apologize for my actions. I was wrong. What I did was immature. I'm a liar. I lied, and I scandalized that man's name. You don't get a chance to try to hide, oh, no, we were just trolling. No, you was lying, and you're trying to minimize it. You're trying to minimize it and brush it off. Not going to do that. Your mama is a liar, and Kid Austin was lying with the mama. Showed y'all the video. Just in case y'all don't believe me, let's look at that one part one more time. Where is that? Oh, this it right here. This it right here. Let's look at this one part one more time. Y'all, Coach, you lying on Kid Austin. Kid Austin wasn't lying. He wasn't lying, huh? Here we go right here.
This person was the mole. Bruh. Because he was supposed to be a friend. They also called the cops. Bruh. The SWAT team come 3 o'clock in the morning, say we harboring kids. They got an out-of-state call, and I got police records to show all of this. Kidnapping kids. Bruh. So 3 o'clock in the morning, they got guns to Floyd head, and they search the house, and they find out that this is somebody prank. Bruh. So then they make a report saying that people was trying to prank this guy so he can't make his flight. The day before the flight, somebody planted drugs in the car. Bruh. In our rental car, and they called the cops, said that a guy with dreads tried to run him over while he was doing drugs in the car. Bruh.
Yo, I think we should plan this another time. This nigga's scared!
So we wake up, the car alarm ringing, we go outside. I'm in my drawers saying, this my rental car. And they like, you just drove this car. Somebody a half an hour ago reported y'all. So they throw me in the car with cuffs on and they start testing these drugs. Bruh. The thing that saved me is the guy, the tow truck driver that was putting the car on thing. He felt the car. He said, this car haven't been driven in hours. It's ice cold. Bruh. There's no way this man drove this car 30 minutes ago. And so they took the cuffs off. They took the drugs. They apologized and they had a cop circling the block till we got on an airplane to make sure nothing else happened.
And your son is down with you, so guess what? Your son got to be thrown under the bus with you. Again, I got love for Kid. Here you go right here. Wait a minute. I'm gonna let it be known like this.
It was in the camp because Shakur and them hired the mole. Bruh. He stole our passports. He ripped Floyd's passport. Floyd went to the airport to come to London for the meet, and they wouldn't let him on because they said your signature page is ripped out of your book. Bruh. Also stabbed the tires. We went through 4 rental cars. Bruh. 3 Airbnbs.
No, it was like 5.
Bruh. Y'all heard that? We went through 4 rental cars. Kid also say, no, it was like 5.
Also stabbed the tires. We went through 4 rental cars,
Bruh.
3 Airbnbs.
Nah, it was like 5.
Bruh.
He innocent. No, that little nigga ain't innocent. True. Like mama, like son.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to the caller. Shout out to Old School. Shout out to Leo. Shout out to Martin. Shout out to Jamie. Mitchell from the Chi. G from Florida. New Zealand. Derek from Florida. Boston 504, New Orleans. Glenn from Jersey. Jay from Fort Pierce. Ed from H-Town. Jared from B-More 2 times. And Jared from St. Pete. Let's get the callers a round of applause. Shout out to the Snow Bunny.
See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet dove of cream. Talk to my nose, this lover's got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control. Turn it up, it's me against the light. Snow bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's alright, got that smooth Scofield. No, that's dancing in the law. This lover's got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control. Turn it up, it's me against the light. Snow bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's alright, got that smooth Scofield. No, that's dancing in the law. With my snow, turn it up, bring party back the night. See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet dove of cream. My nose, this lover's got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control. Turn it up, it's me against the light. Snow bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's alright, got that smooth Scofield. No, that's dancing in the law. With my snow, turn it up, bring party back the night.
Yeah, man, salute to everybody, man. Peace to the family, peace to the family, man. Shout out to Paul King. Shout out to Legacy Remains. Shout out to Towers. Shout out to San Diego's greatest rapper. Shout out to shout out to the Notorious. Shout out to Dano. Shout out to Playmaker. Hey, I'm like, damn. I'm sitting there looking at this nigga like, I said, damn, this man is telling a story. He's telling the story. Hey, shout out to Jack. Shout out to Isaiah. Shout out to Mika Lovell. I say this dude telling the story, and the way he was flowing, hey, Schoolo, the way he was flowing with it, yeah, you know, and the crazy part about it is they planted drugs in our car. They stabbed our tires. We had to go through 3 or 4 rental cars. No, it was like 5. Yeah, 5. And yeah, you know, so I was in my underwear. I was in my undies, you know, in my drawers, you know, out in the middle of the cold. It was like 20 below. You know, I was outside in my undies. They put guns to me and kid's head. They put us in the car in handcuffs, and the only thing that saved us was the tow truck driver. And I'm like, the way he was flowing with it, and I'm like, you know what? This nigga probably really believe this shit. He probably really believe. I said, this nigga, like, you get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. I'm like, oh man, all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Heyman. But before we do that, shout out to Bernie Mac.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid
that.
Capri?
I didn't say
huh? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. You know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
If I raise up, it's gonna be trouble. Trouble. Now walk it off.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Don't you ever forget that. Sometimes the best thing to do is keep your mouth closed and plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? 5.
What I want to do, I want to say a special prayer for the Hofield family.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because He helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
You know, Rocky Marciano never pulled a junkie stunt like this.
What about Rocky Marciano?
Oh, there they go. There they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. That's the one. That's the one. Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano. Let me tell you something wonderful. Rocky Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano ain't shit.
He beat Joe Louis's ass.
What we're going to have to do in America, we're going to have to collectivize when it comes to boxing.
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
You know what I mean? You either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat. It is what it is, fam. You feel me? Now, you know what? I think that the guy who Shakur is fighting this weekend, I don't know what chances he have. It is what it is, but ain't nobody coming to see him.
Hurting the group? I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group. Nobody's bigger than the group. Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me. They coming to see the Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. I want to send a special shout out to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Turkey Al-Sheik is probably telling Mama Hofield right now this.
Don't ever come by here. Okay?
Hey, yes, how you doing? How you doing, Turkey? How you doing, Turkey Al-Sheik? Yeah, this is Mama Hofield. Look, I understood what happened last time. I apologize. But hey, we would love to do business with you again. What you say about bringing us back over for another card? Turkey Al-Sheik like, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, fam.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love you.
A nigga I gotta hear all these bullshit Superman stories about your son beating up Tank, beating up Shakur, beating up Devin Haney, beating Terrence Crawford, beating Godzilla, beating Mothra, beating everybody. He know the 5 styles of boxing. He know the leg kick. He know the crane. He know the drunken monkey. He know the crouching tiger. He know all these different styles. I'm hearing all these bullshit Superman stories.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
We did this for the hood. Hey, mama. Hey, motherfucker, sit down. Hey, motherfucker, sit down. You better down the street. Yeah, we did it for the hood, dog. We own, dog. We putting on for the city, dog. We putting on for the city. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to the Tenderonis, the PYTs, and the Honey Dips. So I just want to let y'all know something. Anytime you see a group of men online who arguing, yelling, screaming about their favorite fighter, and they're threatening you, and they're threatening you online, and they sending you gun emojis, and they're doing 10, 11, 12-hour lives about grown men, fighters who don't even know they exist, please understand that some of them may be in love. There's a lot more going on than just, that's my favorite fighter. They in love. You don't believe me? I got proof.
I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
D-Block, what happened with you and Coach Malachi, bro?
Oh, you already know. See, Two-Tone. When somebody talks shit about you when they get so high.
D-Block, the other day on his live, he had showed a tattoo of you got Tank Davis tattooed on you for real?
Two-Tone. That shit ain't nowhere around me no more. But we talk about another day, my brother.
Wait.
Peace, man.
What do you mean it ain't
Go
nowhere?
ahead, Ness. Go ahead, Ness.
What you mean it ain't nowhere around you no more? You had one?
Yeah,
No,
he had a Tank Davis tattoo.
Ness, I lost the bet. In front of everybody. I had to be a man.
Wait. Who bet
that was
you
me,
that?
Ness.
What?
That was me. Yeah,
That's
that was me,
crazy.
Ness.
No.
But
Give me
guess
the
what, Ness?
details. Give me
Guess
the
what, Ness?
details. But you bet.
Yeah.
Who would Tank
but guess-
lose to? What made you do it? What was the bet?
Ryan Garcia. Garcia, Ness.
Wow.
But guess what, Ness? Guess what, Ness? You know why I love you? You know I respect you, Ness? Because I ain't a person like Coach Malachi that calls me out and calls me a taco and a burrito, a racist cunt that he is, and I go at him. But guess what, Ness? He'll cut me off before I go with him on the live. Because he's a bitch. And that's what I'm gonna say like that.
Man, Coach Malachi, a good brother. That's a good brother right there, man.
Motherfucker.
He put you on, bro.
He
not
you know what he does,
5'2".
He
He
changed
put you
himself.
on,
He
Sam.
changed his hair.
That's wild.
Changed his beard. Trying to be a fucking young ass motherfucker. He ain't about shit, brother. But he can't fuck with me when it goes to a live.
The nigga was in love, man. The nigga was in love. Hey, Nate, the nigga was in love. He was in love. Hey, Miss Connie, shout out to Foodie, Miss Black Panther. I didn't know he was in love. Some of these dudes be having man crushes on you. You get what I'm saying? So, be aware of the man crush. When you got another nigga drawers on with his face on it glowing in the dark, and you got another fighter name tattooed on your head, that's a problem. That's a real problem. You know what, dog? I know you said it was a bet, dog, but I kind of think you really want to do that, dog. You really want to do that. You were just trying to find a reason to tattoo Tank Davis' name on your hand. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Foodie. Shout out to Rude. Jamie. Shout out to Superman, Corey Bradley, Mr. Nice, Cooking with Sir Senior. Shout out to your boy Mumbo, Fast Car Eddie. Shout out to Nate the Great. Shout out to Miss Black Panther. Shout out to Shad, Keith's Bulldogs, EMS. Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans, Mr. Corey Bradley. Shout out to the lovely Miss Connie, Mr. Nice in the building, EMS. Shout out to Schoolo X-Man, J Hub, Legacy Remains. Superman is in the building. Marta King Boxing. Boxing with Reggie Owens. Shout out to RJ. Shout out to who else I see in the building. Shout out to D. Shout out to San Diego's greatest rapper. Shout out to the Notorious. Shout out to Dano. Shout out to Isaiah. Shout out to Chris T. Jones. Shout out to Yoda, Cut Creator. Let's see. Shout out to So. Mika love him. It is what it is. Shout out to Kashif. He say Mama Sko. They call him Auntie Sko. I don't call him Auntie Sko. I call him Mama Hofield. Mama Hofield sound better than Auntie Sko. I know that I'm probably have a little bias on that, but Mama Hofield is the name. Like when y'all see him, y'all gonna think of Mama Hofield. And when y'all see him, y'all gonna think of stop it. I did nothing to you. You know what I mean? That's wrong, S.A. That's wrong. He did nothing to you.
That's wrong, S.A. That's wrong. He did nothing to you.
If y'all think I'm lying, if y'all want to believe me, go Google that shit.
Don't everybody believe in Google?
Go Google that shit.
All them lies Mama Hofield told?
I say what I say, and I deliver it.
All them lies Mama Hofield told?
What he says we don't believe.
We don't believe you.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
It is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Peace to the family. I catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.